Okay, and welcome. We are finally at the finals of Ascent Taipei. It's been a long and grueling tournament. It is currently 7 o'clock, so we're at least not ending at 10 like yesterday. But yeah, it's been a quite an experience.
How,
238 players. How do you, as someone who actually played in the event, unlike me, how do you feel it went?
it, aside from I mean, it went pretty good.
Yeah,
Especially, my friends joined the side event.
yeah,
Grand Arena. The
did
Grand
they
Arena
get a
is
ton of
the
they got a
Grand
ton of stuff out
Arena
of it?
is like super
Worth it.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
it's
super
just like
worth it.
it's like even though you didn't make it day two, you still get to do so much
Yeah.
stuff, right? And
And
then we
then
had the Path of Silver event as well, like the
the
Path of
Jewel
Silver S, the
Passage.
Jewel
Yeah.
Passage.
And
So
then there's tons of cool stuff here, like
yeah,
it's a lottery thing.
yeah, the gacha.
The gacha
You've got the
games.
merch. You've got the
Yeah.
artists. So for anyone who hasn't been to an Ascent, I definitely encourage you to join one. And of course, here we've finally got the mainstay event, the grand finals. Kaban over here on Win Tristan versus MHL on Win Lorraine, Allies, Automaton, things.
Thing with a gun. Yeah.
Pile, Win Pile, Ally, Aggro stuff.
So how
And
do you expect this
Well-
matchup to go? Do you expect this to go a bit grindier?
I definitely expect it to be grindy, especially in game one when there's no slice and dice.
Yeah.
I absolutely expect it to be grindy. When I was talking to TCG earlier, and they were saying that this is a good matchup.
So a good
That
matchup.
they feel confident in this, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
You have
yeah,
those ensnarings and veilings and like
And we have her. We have her. The menace.
that's the menace of the meta, right?
Though, admittedly, Stifling Trap is a card, and we know MHL's playing Stifling Trap, so if he tries to put this Sadi back in hand and she just gets stifled, maybe that really hurts Haven's plans here. He did have the Windmill Engineer that he also could have gone for, but I think he wants to save it for when allies start getting
Yeah.
dropped on board.
Because you can easily
Because you can set up a agility kill
kill, right?
with that Windmill Engineer.
So his MHL is clearly thinking about his lines of play here.
Yeah, I see an Adronica, I think.
So what's the best turn play here for any Wind Ally deck with the Sadi on board? Would you try to
Well, the only thing I could think of is maybe 3-cost 2/3 attack into Sadi and then Stifling Trapper, but at the same time you're committing. Maybe you don't want to commit your Stifling Trap that early, right? But nearly killing the Sadi now before she keeps just coming in and out, maybe it's worth it. Otherwise, probably some 3-cost. He's going second, so he can play 2 3-costs if you'd like.
So there's a Gildas in hand. So
But she is. Oh, he does have the Stifling Trap actually. So
are we gonna see that specific play?
Armored Valkyrie is pretty good because she's
kills
hard
the
to actually. I believe the Steadfast is the Steadfast is not class bonus. The class bonus is the
vigor.
getting plus
The
two
+2.
when retaliating.
Okay.
So actually, kind of hard to. You can't get agility off this thing because actually we will get agility, but Sadi will die along with it. So kind of awkward. Definitely, he has the Scything Trap. I wonder if he's going to consider playing it if Kaban tries to put the Sadi back in hand.
If you're K1, you're most definitely gonna try it.
You've just got to put him on. Got to have it because losing the Sadi for nothing.
Yeah.
You at least force him to commit the
Yeah.
card to it. See, chances are if this Sadi gets stuffed, he might just have to go ring pass. Another thing about Sadi is if she dies before going back to hand, you don't get the prep counter.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's right. It's a
It's a like
it's a if you do, I think.
if you do. Okay.
So since she never gets a return, you actually don't get the prep, which would be pretty disastrous. Yeah, okay, he's just gonna do it. I mean, I think he was really like, yeah, he probably has to slice and trap.
Yeah.
And like,
Is he doing it?
he's thinking about it. He's definitely thinking about it.
If it was you, are you?
I would probably do it just because I want her gone.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, there we go. And remember, he went second, so he has 8 cards, which means next turn he's gonna have 7, which lets him balance his Gilda. So gonna just go going for the boots, the early boots again. Seems like when he gets interrupted like that, he just goes for
a boots. Right?
goes for early boots. He's either if he has 3 cards in hand, he goes backup charger. If he doesn't seem to go ring often on the he just drew another Sadi. But remember, like I said, this armored Valkyrie
that's
can't kill her because, or rather, you can't kill her and keep Sadi at the same time. Also, agility not
Well,
as valuable
Asadi
here.
can kill that Valkyrie, right?
Oh, but you know what he does have? He has his own stifling trap. So do you just commit the Sadi here, swing, and then
Swing.
just put her back in the hand? I mean, it's the same thing. And then now this time, like he already wasted one stifling trap. You
Yeah.
think he has another one?
And
Probably
then
not.
he definitely doesn't have any interaction with one card in hand, right?
Okay, he's gonna play the engineer
Engineer.
here.
It's a card into memory.
Does he have another card to play? Let me actually make sure.
Asadi and
Just make sure that
oh, it can retaliate like
yes,
right.
again because of
Yeah. So you're
because of
definitely
steadfast.
not killing it with Sadi because Sadi will
Or
die.
okay, let me check it. I'm not sure if there's class bonus or not.
So the class bonus is +2 when
yeah, right?
retaliating. But it can
Armor.
actually retaliate.
I'm curious why he didn't choose to retaliate there, because the thing about steadfast units is they don't need to tap to retaliate, and they can retaliate while tapped. So why not retaliate and kill this windmill engineer? I don't really see.
Hello,
I don't really see
no,
why.
it can't retaliate because it's not being attacked directly.
Oh no, he attacked face. Okay, I thought he was hitting the windmill. Okay,
It's the face. So there's
does he have a reclaim? No. Okay.
I think it's is it an inspiring? Oh no,
I think he just didn't want to commit.
Commit too many cards for.
MHL is a fab player. He hates losing value.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was told. Great, there's Gildos. And swing for 4. Now the thing is, now that he lost the windmill engineer, how are we gonna kill this Gildas? Because Zausadi can't kill her unless he has another one. I mean, it always seems like these Wind Allies versus Wind Tristan games go like this, where you take huge damage early, but then eventually
they
just pull through.
stabilize, yeah. So you just need to survive. However, you're not surviving this if MHL plays another ally and it's like an attune.
Definitely the most. Actually, Cayman had 2 ensnaring fumes that he revealed off this windmill engineer.
Oh,
I wonder if he's considering anything with that.
Just keeping those and then.
Though it's good because it's float, but it also just gives the opponent all the cards back. So they're just gonna play them. Definitely, if they have a field of 3, 4 allies, pulling that off, especially if it's an inspiring call turn, or if they're attuned, it's a ton of value for you. So definitely would consider it. Going backup charger. Wow, that's risky. I think that's super risky.
Yeah, because he's just a spirit. Unless he draws a dungeon guide, but
with a dungeon guide
to level 1 is super.
Okay, he drew a Shimmer Cloak, and he has Reclaim as well. So he can go Sadi Shimmer Cloak here to try and kill something.
The Gildas most probably, right?
Most likely the Gildas, but does MHL have something? I mean, that's the thing with Wind Warriors, that sometimes they have nothing. They have cards in hand, they just have nothing, actually. I'm gonna put both Reclaims down, it seems. In order to play both of these, you would need to hold. It's just such a hard situation because you want to pop this ensnaring, but you also.
Are you gonna try to hard cast the ensnaring, or
you definitely could, because the thing is, Gildas, in order to balance her, you would need to play something. So if MHL doesn't sequence things correctly, plays the ally, then swings with Gildas first, then you get the ensnaring and bounce everything back. But the right way would be to hit with the Armored Valkyrie first and then play the Gildas balancer. But so you still leak 2 damage in the end, but we'll see. I don't know. Personally, I really don't know what I would do in this situation either.
Well, if I'm Kaban, I'm gonna try and kill the Gildas, right?
It is a Shimmer Cloak. She's hard to get rid of.
That's a very, very big source of damage.
Going for a Surveil here.
So
interesting. Maybe just digging for an ally to use here.
So
that's Mastermind Scheme, not particularly useful. I feel like
he passed.
Did he he passed. I feel like he's gonna play this the
ensnaring. Huh?
Unfortunately, the floating memory on that
it's class bonus.
So he can use it when he goes. Oh wow, yeah, this is another weird card that MHL's being Fairy Whispers, but I think he's being a lot more win cards because of Imbue.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense. You have to throw in, instead of just playing all these normal allies, you kind of
You kind of
have to have more
to
space for win cards for your imbues to actually
Mm.
be consistent. And also it lets you dig for key cards like Stifling Traps.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep one on top, two on bottom.
Did you see what he
No, I did not see. And it's Shimmer Cloak. Oh boy.
Another
Another one.
one.
Okay.
And
Andronica.
Andronica. And
Andronica is scary.
is that unrallied advance?
Gonna keep all three on top. Gonna add the Andronica. He might play this Andronica to balance, but and he gives the buff to the Armored Valkyrie, and then Caven's gonna Ensnaring Fumes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be such a huge value leak.
Are you gonna, if you're MHL, are you gonna be expecting the ensnaring play?
I mean, you should know because the deck lists are public.
Yeah.
But if your opponent's holding up,
How many
cards? Ensnaring costs 5 if you're not.
How many ensnaring fumes does
I believe it's 2 in the main.
2 in the main and 1 in the side.
Yeah, so gonna go for Ring here.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
surprised
surprised
first. Yeah, swinging first. Not gonna play. Oh no, Andronica's class bonus. So yeah, so
it's class bonus.
So yeah, he's doing things in the right order. Gonna swing first to avoid losing this Armored Valkyrie to the Ensnaring Fumes after getting the Gildas balance. So probably here we'll see Gildas swing, and then I imagine it's Ensnaring Fumes because literally you are going to die because Gildas plus Shimmer Cloak and then Ring and then play another 3 cost 2/3.
It's almost like it.
I didn't see a Resolute or
yeah.
a Veiling, so you really just have to Ensnaring here, I think.
I think that was the plan all along, right?
Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of cards. 4,
5.
5.
Yeah, the
Ensnaring.
ensnaring. I think it was expected.
MHLC seemed like he was ready for it, so. And now
so
he
can he balance the Gildas?
No, he cannot balance Gildas again after that. But he can just play the Shimmer Cloak out again. It's gonna be a problem. This deck sucks at dealing with stealth.
Then only 5.
It's a really rough spot to be in.
Yeah.
No floating.
Floating.
I'll level up here. Even if you level up, you just have so little options. In stifling this Shimmer Cloak. Okay, Mastermind Scheme probably not the worst thing to lose. I wonder if he's gonna choose agility here. I actually think he might.
Yeah. So that he can at least try and stabilize. Because he doesn't really need a fast prep generation because the boots will give you.
You can't really level up to 2 in this position. Wow, he's going for the prep.
Okay.
Wonder if maybe he's thinking of playing a fast speed Ensnaring Fumes or a prepared Ensnaring Fumes because when he gets the tick off the boots here, gonna go up to 3, he can play that Ensnaring Fumes without paying its cost. The OG Stifling Trap, although it's not coming from memory. He does have that Stifling Trap too.
He does it.
So, I believe he has.
Is that a dungeon guide in his hand?
Yeah, that is. That's the Kickstarter promo dungeon guide. What are we playing here, Sadi? Yep, seems like it's Sadi. She can't do anything about this. The Shimmer Cloak, at least. Once he plays the second Ensnaring Fumes out, he's gonna have 2 floating, so he can actually level up to 2, but the problem is obviously that he has no prep counters. Unless he just hard plays it again.
Yeah.
Which I really don't think you are in a position to be able to do that. Wonder what he's thinking about here.
Can he actually play anything that interacts with Sadi?
He has 3 cards in it, but
he just takes it,
There's really a good reason, right?
As long as Sadi doesn't give you any agility, it's more or less fine.
That's the thing. Is like Sadi is really strong, but you can do a lot to play around. I think the Armored Valkyrie is really hard for her to deal with. Obviously, stealth units she can't really do anything about.
So there's the
level up now. So now he can play this Andronica, give a buff.
I think he's getting the gun now, right? Or the great sword.
I don't. From what Juan was telling me, it's.
What's the purpose of the gun? I have
the idea with is he plays Wind Piercer. Wind Piercer has no class bonus, and you reveal the top card of your deck if it's
no.
Wait, did he materialize a sword?
No. Yeah, he materializes Sword of Seeking.
So since he already used the sword, I guess at this point you get a gun. What Wind Piercer does is that it's a 1 power bullet it's a renewable bullet, and then if you reveal a win card at the top of your deck, it gets +2. So it can swing for 4. That's a ton of damage. Though the problem is obviously you're not Diana, so you're gonna have to take a bunch of turns materializing bullets and guns and stuff. So, but I totally understand it. It makes the I think it's really good in the ally mirror because
Oh,
in the
yeah.
ally mirror you can swing for 4 every
Yeah,
turn
every turn, right?
for 3 turns because of prototype pistol has 3 durability.
And don't really materialize tons of
Yeah,
items from the
after the first few turns, after getting all your rings and baubles, and your backup charge. Actually, he hasn't gotten his backup charger yet.
Yeah.
Notably, it's probably because he went second. Usually, play the backup charger when you go first.
first, yeah.
I
So
think
what's he
he's
thinking right
definitely
now?
thinking about playing if he's gonna be forced to play this ensnaring fumes for its prepared cost, which would be
Yeah.
pretty bad.
But
Sadi, yeah, I mean, if you have another stifling trap, you have another
Yeah.
stifling trap. I think he's gonna put the Sadi back and then play this ensnaring fumes.
Yeah.
If he's even forced to, he might not have to. Maybe he can save it for another turn. The problem is next turn you're probably gonna get Wind Piercer, and then
Yeah.
he's just gonna swing 4 to face with the bullet and the gun.
he's thinking about returning the Sadi, right?
I mean, especially if you're gonna play this in ensnaring fumes, you definitely
Yeah.
need to get more prep counters after that. So it would feel pretty bad to lose her here. Oh, did he?
He's paying for the Sadi activation. Is that another stifling?
Oh
It
my
is.
God, it is.
2 Sadis facing 2 stiflings.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, did he double Sadi?
No, yeah.
Oh my! I didn't even realize you could
Yeah.
do that.
I thought he only had 3 cards.
You know, he had 4 cards in hand.
Okay.
Oh, I've never seen anyone double Sadi before. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Today I learned. I don't know. I guess I'm too used to other games where cards like that have like a once per turn.
Once per turn.
But yeah, actually, did you
activation.
know that Outlook also is now once per turn, so you could pop
Really?
it
Yeah, okay.
twice if you'd like. I don't know why you'd want to, but so this is gonna be a ton of damage. That's 3 damage plus another 1 on the Stifling Trap. He's gonna play the Stifling Trap from memory. Wow. Okay. So Andronica's dead. She doesn't give her buff counters. Then yeah, actually, you
So
know,
how did the stifling
Stifling Trap killed her because she only has, if she's imbued, she gets +1/+1. So he just
okay.
so she'd be 2/2, and she gives her
Okay.
a buff counter. So then the Stifling Trap kills her
Yeah,
before she
you
gets the
actually
+1.
gets
So
plus
and then and it negates the on enter, so he's not able to give it to the oh my gosh, Shimmer Cloak Assassin. Sorry, it's been a long day. All right, so fortunately we still have the boots, so we're gonna start regenerating our prep. So if we bring out Sadi again, and then boots stick up to 3, and then Sadi go back to hand, we could see ourselves getting to a situation where we're able to get a draw 2 on level 2.
I think the K-Ban's deck is starting to stabilize, right?
I'm definitely feeling like it. MHL's got
But-
7 cards and 8 cards, but yeah, I think the Wind Piercer is going to be a problem because
It represents 4 damage.
every
right?
turn you get to do 4, assuming you don't whiff on
Yeah.
on your reveal. You get 4 damage every turn. So even if your allies are getting stifled or getting ensnaring, you're still getting damage off of your. Okay, going for 8.
Entire
Yeah,
thing.
that makes a lot of sense here. I think he's trying to find an opportunity to go level 3. Is he gonna play this reclaim out? So he's gonna go up to 3 prep on
The end phase, right?
the end phase. So if he brings out Sadi, he can level up, and then he gets to put her back in hand in response to the on enter, get the 4th prep, and then draw 2. So maybe
Then,
he's using this tariff as essentially like the off turn where he's gonna
Off turn.
allow his opponent. He's not gonna play anything, and he's just gonna let his opponent try and do as much damage, and then just go for that. We'll see. Definitely a big turn up incoming because he could be getting. If only he had like a windmill engineer, that'd probably be great because he could play this reclaim. Or potentially, no, he has to play the Sadi to get
Yeah, the Sadi.
prep count.
The
He's gotta-
Sadi
he's
is
gotta do it.
always the play.
I think you're okay with losing 1 card here. He's throwing the mastermind schemes.
Okay.
Okay, there she is. All right, just gonna probably swing 2
Swing it.
damage. want to chip a
And then
little
there's
bit.
then
For every little bit of chip damage you do is gonna make that Shadow Strike,
Shadow
the
Strike easier
threshold.
to, yeah.
Threshold. You might not even need to play the Mastermind Scheme anymore. He does have Shadow Strike in hand, yeah. He has Mastermind Scheme and Shadow Strike, but I think he's not even gonna bother with Mastermind.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the time to play both of them. There's the Wind Piercer. He's gonna pop the Tariff now. Can't Zephyr before this. Doesn't have enough cards in hand. So this is a potential 4-6 damage, but then it's gonna eat 4 cards in his hand. Unlikely he's able to kill from there. Some of the superfluous dice.
So are you just gonna try and kill the Sadi, even if?
I mean, she's going back there.
Yeah. So
I think you just start taking face here.
Yeah.
I think we just start going face. So I'm just gonna review everyone. Wind Piercer. It's when you attack, you get to glimpse one. Then it's essentially like it's kind of like a favorable win, or like a Fairy Whispers.
Except, a third of a Fairy Whisper.
Yeah, it's like a third of a Fairy Whispers, and it gives +2 if it. So here he's gonna pay 2. He's gonna get a glimpse. Let's see. Does he whiff? I assume the deck is mostly wind, placing a lot of view cards. And Magistrate is actually really good, though chances are he's only gonna draw that card next turn. So at that point, Caven's probably already leveled to 3.
Yeah.
I think Caven might have this because he levels up next turn to draw 2. Andronica, he won't be able to swing with everything here.
Swing with 1.
He gets to swing with one of them, which is, I think you're fine taking 3 from Andronica, going down to 1 damage left, and then you just go level 2, draw 2, level 2, bring Sadi back, draw 2, Dungeon Guide into level 3, and then Shadow Strike.
Shadow Strike.
Is it enough? Let's see. He would be 5 prep counters. Which would give him a Shadow Strike worth 10 with the dagger, and then Shadow swing for 2 each, and then Dungeon Guide swings for 1.
That's 19, right? 14, 19.
And his opponent has no cards in hand because he commit everything to attack. I think Haven's got this.
How many cards does he have in hand?
Yes, I believe that's
3 in memory.
But Dungeon Guide plus Shadow Strike costs 7 cards, and I think after the draw 2 and popping boots, he will definitely have enough.
But you can. Of course, you can pop the boots.
You can pop the boots at 5.
Mastermind.
So after you level up, no, he's gonna level up, get the 5th counter, then he gets to pop the boots. So I think he's got this. He has the DG, he has the Shadow Strike. He just has to see it. He's gonna level up. He's gonna banish one of these ensnaring fumes. Yeah, I think Caven sees it. He is very practiced with this deck.
Yeah.
He's gonna take the 3. Yeah, it's not lethal. Only the last life matters. Vigor, we don't care. She doesn't have like ambush or anything. So I think at this point, we just go level up. And then we
return the Sadi,
Return the Sadi back to hand to draw 2. And then we go for it.
Yeah.
Is he banishing and sending fume? Yeah, make sure we're doing this right. Banished, okay. I think he sees it. With the on enter, he's gonna chain the Sadi. No cards in hand, no stifling to worry about. Go up to 4, draw 2. Draw 1, draw 2, another innervate. So now if he somehow doesn't get the kill this turn, he can still stall even longer. Okay, recollect, draw, Dungeon Guide. Does he see it? He do another Shadow Strike? I'm pretty sure he has this. I'm almost certain he has this.
So 3, 4.
He's gonna go when he Dungeon Guides. He's gonna get a 5th counter, 5 Shadow Strike, 10 with the dagger,
14.
So he's gonna be at 15. Then 2 Shadow swings for 4, and then Dungeon Guide swings for game, right?
Yeah.
No deflecting edges to worry about.
Yeah. Shields down for M.
Yeah, absolutely shields down. You have to just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's putting the Dungeon Guide in the 3 cards that he wants to banish down. And actually, does he even have enough? Oh, he has enough to mastermind. Yeah, he has enough to mastermind after the boots too. So he really doesn't even have to do the math. Yeah, I guess if you can play the mastermind scheme, why not? Yeah, so at one point we don't need Sadi anymore. We don't need any of these cards. We just need the Shadow Strike and the Mastermind. We don't even need the Mastermind, but
Does he have 11 cards in his hand?
he has 10, and then with the boots he would draw for 11.
Yeah, that's exact for.
Yeah, so then he can swing for
3 for the
10,
TCG,
20.
3 for Mastermind, right?
Yeah,
And
three
then
for Mastermind, then 2 for Shadow Strike.
Shadow Strike.
So you need 11 cards, yeah.
11 cards.
Okay, he's doing it. That's the BM. He doesn't even need to go for the Mastermind scheme. He's gonna do it anyway. Well, let's see. Maybe he's not even gonna use the Mastermind here. Don't have to worry about Stifling Trap from memory. It's Lorraine.
Yeah.
Banish 2. It doesn't matter what we're losing here. Losing 1 Shadow Strike. Who cares? Going up to 5 prep.
Yeah. And then the Ominous.
Ominous Shadows. We get the Claw. Pop the boots.
The boots, yeah.
Get the Claw out. Or I guess Mastermind first.
Yeah.
Mastermind first. Go up to 10. Get the Claw.
Get the Claw, right. Yeah.
And then Shadow Strike for
10, 11, 15.
Yep, he doesn't even need the shadows to attack. I mean
that's game.
That's game. All right, so that's our first game. I mean, what a crazily explosive end. That's the thing about Tristan. She just needs to hold on, control the board, get the prep counters, level to 2, and now that's the thing is I feel like Caban, this deck is at its weakest in game 1 when he doesn't get to side one of his 15 bombs in his deck. So he's probably gonna put Ensnaring, except put the Stifling back in. Stifling particularly good against this deck because Andronica really gets controlled by that card. Definitely also expecting to see probably Slice and Dice. Either Slice and Dice to control board or Slice and Dice just to get an early kill.
Yeah.
So if maybe he sees an opportunity to just go for just Poison Dagger into Slice and Dice for a sudden out of nowhere 11 damage.
And then the MHL really doesn't like go up to level.
Yeah, he usually takes a few turns to even go up to level 1.
Level 1, right? So that's on kill range with a simple Slice and Dice.
Yeah, definitely. I often see Caban doesn't bring out that Poison Dagger until he sides, where he feels like, maybe just the extra pressure is worth it. Actually, let me check if they're even maining it or if it's a sideboard card.
So if you're the MHL, what adjustments do you think you can do in round 2?
Well, looking at his sideboard, he has Deflecting Edge, which is it's a good card. It stops Sadis from getting agilities, but it is a -1. Charge Mannequin, maybe decide to put in more allies. I have Argus probably not doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay because it gets rid of lets you kill the Shiver Cloaks. Swift Recruit and Train Hawk, probably not. Probably Swift Recruit, actually. Just as an intercept.
Yeah. But you can't really intercept the...
Well, you can intercept a Slice and Dice, at least. And on Caban's side, I definitely expect to see Slice and Dice and Resolute, most likely.
Yeah.
Resolute for sure.
And the Ensnaring.
Ensnaring.
Would you put the Arrow Traps?
I feel like you don't... Maybe you put a few just to deal with the Shimmer Cloaks, because you do have a hard time, but... It's a weird card just because using your prep counters feels pretty bad. So maybe not, actually. I feel like that's really there for Sylvie. Or probably Merlin's because you need an out to deer, but let me see. I'm curious. I imagine MHL is gonna choose to go first because I think definitely you'd rather go first as an ally player. As long as you open Lurking. When you open one of the weird ones, it's potential that you just lose because you can play Engineer into Sadi turn 1.
Engineer into Sadi. Tons of value.
Yeah, so maybe he goes Armored Valkyrie turn 1, Lurking turn 1. We'll see the siding. So yeah, definitely Winchester in a deck that wasn't on a lot of people's radars.
Yeah.
Some people have been playing it and they've been doing reasonably well, but at least in the recent online tournaments, she's usually either like right outside of the top 8 or not even there. And definitely the big differences between those lists and the lists that you're seeing TCG and even like Sean, even though their decks are very different, the main thing you need to know is that they're really not playing Umbra cards. They're playing Shadow Strike and that's it.
That's it.
And
just for
True Champion Gaming, they're not playing anything but Shadow Strike. For Sean, he puts 4 Shadow Strike and then he sides in Umbra Sights and Shadow Resonances, which I kind of like the idea of it. Against some matchups, maybe you just need the card draw. But yeah, just have a tight list full of cards that are good and playable all the time. And it makes sense. And I feel like that was the issue I was having with my build of Tristan.
How many Umbra cards are you
I was
putting?
playing like 10. I was playing like
10.
4 Shadow Resonance, 4 Shadow Strike, 2 Penumbral Waltz, something like
Ah.
4, like 10 to 11. And now it's like, yeah, maybe just, you don't need any of them. You
Yeah.
just really need Shadow Strike. It's the main one. And definitely, I didn't want to play Slice and Dice because I don't like being an aggro player.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that having it as an option is probably a good idea. I actually want to look at their material decks a bit just to see what kinds of different. Definitely, they put the Poison Dagger in, which is something that I had in at first, then ended up removing later. Backup Charger I wasn't playing. Actually, the main thing is I also play Fragmented Spirit, which I think I realize now is probably not the line. You probably just want to play regular Spirit. You don't need the Glimpse. I think it's because I was playing so turbo. I was like, I have to find Surveil or I lose the game.
Okay.
But now it's now I'm definitely seeing.
So you have that
potential.
Rye mentality, right?
Yeah, no, I mean it's not even just a it's even like a Merlin mentality. Just like I want to hit level 3. But now I realize like this is how you actually have to play the deck. You have to play slow. If the game calls for it, you have to play slow. You have to be willing to sit at low levels and fight for
control,
board, fight for control of the game. But yeah, love the list. Love how clean it is, and hate how expensive it is. Because Sadi is now
Sadi and Shadow's Claw.
Shadow's Claw and Shadow's Mantle and Sadi and Tristan Shadow Reaver, which has come up. I've seen Caven play that card. Sometimes it's definitely a card you need to learn when and which matchups you want to do it in, and even in the matchups you want to do it in, you don't always want to go for it. Sometimes it's just the better, more consistent line to just go straight up into Shadow Dancer. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Players getting ready. Are we gonna see quick 2? It wasn't quick, but are we gonna see a 2-0 here?
Yeah.
Or is MHL gonna be able to crack back with something? Maybe he gets to open the nuts.
The nuts is defined as an attune with the attune.
Oh,
turn,
for sure. Probably though. Ensnaring Fume. Ensnaring Fume is a card, so if you commit a bunch of allies and get ensnared, it feels kind of bad to lose all those buff counters. Okay, looks like he's choosing to go first. He brought us Spirit already. Okay. They've been looking both focused but also sleepy at the same time. I think he is brain dead from playing Wind for 12, I guess at this point, 15 rounds of playing probably one of the most complicated decks in the game.
Yeah.
Lurking is a good one. Lurking is good. There's also a Shimmer Cloak too. Yeah, Lurking makes sense. It's also not a win card, so if you have any imbue cards, you'd rather get rid of those from your hand first. 5, 6, 7, 8. Drawn up a fresh 8. Yo, he's playing Wind Spirit. Where's the Gwendolyn? Actually, I guess he's getting Gwendolyn from this event. So it would be great to win this event on Wind and then get a Gwendolyn first place. Wow, Surveil, Fairy Whispers, Stifling Trap, Arrow Trap. So the Arrow Trap did come in. I don't see like any allies in this hand.
So
I mean, he could find them with the.
I think that's a sign to take.
I think he's just gonna go Surveil.
Right?
He's gonna go Surveil and then pass most likely, level up. Oh, Surreal Cooperative and then he's probably gonna Fairy Whispers.
Yeah.
He's gonna Surveil again. He's gonna level up, Surveil, Fairy Whispers most likely. Or is he just gonna play the? Is he gonna play the Surveil now? Yeah, he's just gonna play the Surveil now. Drawing into Shadow Strike. So he's got a ton of prep counters already. Now what? Are we gonna
pass and play Fairy Whispers?
Most likely. I wonder why he chose to go for that line instead of just leveling up and then playing. Maybe he's actually not planning on leveling up. Maybe he's gonna go backup charger here.
Yeah.
Either that or he wanted to see if the top card of his deck would change what he's gonna do. So he doesn't care about what he's putting down in his memory, whether he loses them or not. Swinging for 2. I mean, that's what Wind Allies does. Oh my god, he has 2 Stiflings. 3 Stiflings, I think. That is a lot of 2 damage pings. I think he has. Does that have a Resolute? Yeah, he seems like he has a Resolute. Or no. Yeah, he does. Oh my god.
He's committing.
Yeah, I mean, heals down.
6. Are you gonna, if you're K-Ban, are you gonna level up? or can you deal with this 3?
Either he levels up or he just goes for backup charger and looks for allies that can do something. He might go Fairy Whispers into backup charger, but then now you're really dangerously low in life. If you can't get rid of them, then looking pretty bad. Oh, is he gonna stifle this?
That's just a Fairy Whispers.
Might as well see first what's at the top of your deck. Yeah, I think he's gonna stifle her.
Yeah. Preventing
2 extra damage and getting rid. I think the reason why he waited there is because he wanted to wait for losing Siroko's not that bad. There was no automaton. I think he didn't want to risk it when potentially he had some kind of. He wanted to wait for no cards to be in hand before he commits that stifling trap. Oh, scout the land, not. Oh, another stifling trap. So we can kill the other one. Still no Sadi. I feel like this deck is Sadi Simulator, so not having her. He can arrow trap one of these, and then stifling the Shimmer Cloak, and then arrow trap this Lurking when he attacks. But yeah, he doesn't have that much going on. 2 down, gonna play Scout the Land, most likely. Oh no, just straight up stifling her now.
Well,
and they're just gonna pass. Okay.
No interactions.
So only 1 ally on board. You've got a lot of life to give. So I think he might just choose to. I don't know. He might play this arrow trap. He might choose to do it. It'd be kind of depends a lot on what MHL drops on this turn. How many cards do he have? I think he has probably 7. Pop the ring. Really, you just need to weather this storm. This is how allies is. You have to survive.
You have to survive.
You have to survive the backup charger GCR bobble turns, and after that they start to run out of steam. If you can survive, I think that's kind of the idea. You just sit there and you kind of play a fatigue game plan, and then once they're out of their draw material deck cards, that's when you can start pushing. What is the idea here? What is that? I think that's an Andronica.
So level up. Are you level up? Oh no.
Is he missing? Or is okay? Maybe it's just. I was like, he's just looking at material. There's Armored Valkyrie, annoying card. I feel like, yeah, it's 3 stifling traps in hand. Actually, that's a weird one because he doesn't have a lot of offensive power outside of like if these allies get cleared. If the rest of his hand is just all stifling traps, then maybe Caven's okay with taking this damage and then just imagine he's gonna go for maybe Boots here. Maybe Tariff. Yeah, it seems like is that favorable win? Stifling.
I think it's a
wow. That's such a defensive.
So he passes the turn and
let's see what he has the Fairy Whispers here. So if he'd like to see the top of his deck, he also scout the land. So if he wants to go scout the land into Fairy Whispers, that is an option. It's good to play the Fairy Whispers after the scout, just so once it's a backup charger. Yeah. I think he really wants. Okay, he can go scout first into backup charger. Wait,
no, that's just one.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna go into.
He can scout into
Fairy and then backup charger later.
Yeah,
that's a reclaim with no allies. That's Shadow Strike. Another scout.
And is that a core has
and a courier or an outlook? Wonder what the pick is here. Maybe you just go Outlook to get the prep counter and then pass? Or do you add Reclaim and Outlook so you can reclaim her back? That doesn't sound that bad either. Choosing the Sirocco, gonna Fairy Whispers. Let's see if he's gonna choose to bottom any of these. Okay, he's choosing to keep the Outlook.
And then,
yeah, I think he's gonna play this Outlook just to... Veiling is good. I think he's gonna play the Outlook just to get the 4th prep counter, and then unless he's dead this turn, then I'm pretty sure he should be fine. Oh, 3 Sirocco Operative. Draw a card into memory. Are we gonna see this get stifled? Maybe we will.
Is it worth it?
I mean, you have so many stifling traps in hand. Denying the draw perhaps is worth it. it's such a weird situation to be in. It's like, it really doesn't feel worth it to stifle this, but maybe you do because you have nothing else in your hand anyway. I mean, if Caveman is playing a Sirocco operative with no automatons in the field, it would just be kind of a dicey situation.
Well, he doesn't have any.
We know he has the Veiling here, so he could live, or he just goes backup charger, eats a bunch of damage. That sounds a bit risky. Then he gets to go Tariff next turn, play out the Outlook, get the 4th prep counter, then level up. Yeah, he's just gonna stifle this. Didn't Caban have a Reclaim, though?
He does, but
Or did he bottom it? He might have bottomed it. Okay, so he's just gonna pass here. I mean, this is 4 damage on field. He probably can't do another 7, so I think if you want to be greedy, you go backup charger. You just take the damage, you go backup charger, and then you probably Tariff Ring.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Probably go Tariff here, and then gonna show off his grave, 2 Stifling Traps, a bunch of draw spells.
Are you gonna pop the
Power Cell? So this is he could. That's an extra 4. That's an extra 2. So there'd be 6 damage on field, which would put Caban up to 14, which means another 5. But I don't know. I don't know. 5 is. I mean,
a bit far for
Gildas.
But he has an arrow trap, right?
Oh my god, his own arrow. So yeah, I mean, like we saw, his hand is very defensive. He doesn't have
the allies.
He really doesn't have much allies. Oh, I think did he draw Andronica, but she is not on warrior yet. So
yeah, no class bonus yet.
I think Cayman should just take this. If your opponent brings out Tariff Ring, you know that it's not great hand.
Yeah. You know he's not gonna kill you anytime soon.
So you get to go backup charger here, draw a card in memory, and then materialize a tariff of your own if you'd like, though it's risky because of Zephyr.
I think you're just
Aeson. Aeson is pretty good. But now that means he only has 3 cards. No, okay, gonna bring out Lurking back.
So are you gonna swing with his Aeson?
Of course you do. You gotta pressure him.
Are you gonna arrow trap this Aeson for fear of it being left standing on your?
You definitely could consider it, but losing the prep counters feels it's pretty dangerous. Also, that'll stop you from being able to play your backup charger.
Yeah. Thinking about it,
still surprises me that he chose to play the backup charger and then not pop it.
Right?
He's taking it.
He's taking it.
He's going for the risky lines. Yeah. Okay. So here, I think you gotta either go Tariff or Boots. If you go Boots, you can just hold your Resolute, and that'll probably keep you alive.
I think he still has one ensnaring, right?
I don't think he's drawn one though. I think he's gonna go Boots here and then just do nothing, pass, and then play either Resolute or Veiling.
So
keep himself alive.
Activates the backup charger.
Okay, you're gonna draw a card in memory. Draw for turn.
Then draw.
Dungeon Guide is not bad for when you eventually go level 3. Yeah, I think
he's gonna have 4 prep.
Yeah, he's gonna have 4 prep after the Boots tick. I think he's gonna pass Resolute. Yep, pass Resolute. Tick your Tunic, pass Resolute, let's go. Okay, so when are we gonna pop this Tariff Ring actually? No float, so you're gonna lose a card here. Only has 6 cards.
It's fine.
Losing to reclaim.
That's
fine.
Yeah, you didn't get the value, but it's fine.
I mean, it was gonna be a float anyway, right? So same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, you just gotta play the Resolute here. I believe MHL is playing Incapacitate, but I doubt he has enough cards in him to play it. Is he playing Incap? Okay, no, that must have been one of the other. There are a lot of Wind Ally players.
I think MHL. No,
popping this. Yeah. So that means over Resolute it would do 1.
1, yeah.
And then but that's it. That's not the end of the world. I don't know. I don't think this deck can do 4 damage over Resolute.
Yeah. If it's a Resolute turn, you just pass. And hold up
the
Aeson for intercept. You can't really do anything about it as a Wind Allies player.
He lost the Power Cell now, so any charged mannequins in the deck are probably eaten up. Now here's the thing, right? If he doesn't pop this tariff, he might be dead
Might be dead.
because we go.
Do we
He has
see a
Shadow
dungeon
Strike.
guide?
Yeah, he has Dungeon Guide, he has Shadow Strike, and he has Mastermind.
Mastermind.
Scheme. So
How
there's
many cards in hand does Kevin have? He just needs 10, right? 10 because he has
you would need
boots.
you would need 10 cards in hand, so you
10
gotta
plus
draw
boots.
2. He has no floating though, so he's gonna have to banish here. Oh.
Oh.
Well, yeah, like I said, does it matter when Shadow Strike has unblockable?
Yeah.
Okay. If he levels up to 2, we'll see, because MHL could just YOLO this Tire Frame, but at the same time, Caven could also just do nothing and then play a Veiling Breeze and then survive. So
I think he still has. No, he's leveling up.
yeah, leveling up. 2, okay, losing Arrow Trap and Outlook. Drawing 2. All right, let's see how many cards he has. I don't think he has enough to play all 3 of those. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's
not enough.
He's not even close to enough. Ooh, he drew Innervate. So he could Dungeon Guide to 3 here, get a prep counter, and then Mastermind, Agility, add back, and then go Innervate back down.
So it's assumed that the tariff wasn't popped, right?
Yeah, so currently, if he levels up, he's going to be 5, and then he plays.
It's that last time. It's 5 really, and 10, and then
yeah, it's really not even close to
11, 15.
He can't even do chip damage 15. Because these Ascents are on field. Yeah. And I think most likely a Tariff would get popped. If he has a 10 prep counters, I imagine the Tariff is going to get popped at that point. But even then, if you can hit 20 prep, you can just go Shadow Strike and kill.
You just need 1.
Yeah, every turn that you sit around on with the boots on field, you're gonna be able to doubling effects. Doubling effects. You know, they have the value every turn you wait before you play that Mastermind Scheme. But maybe you just send it, get yourself up to 10 immediately, and then just innervate back down, level again. There's so much you can do here. He has Veiling and Mastermind and Innervate.
Just
so
passes, right?
Oh, he's just gonna pass here. Wonder is he gonna go Innervate here, back up to 2.
So Innervate and then
there's the Wind Piercer.
Back up to 2. So you're just gonna get the 2 back, right? You just banish the 2.
Yeah, so you would go back up to 2 and then draw 2 again.
Yeah. It's fine. Playing an Innervate. But it really doesn't net you a card. Yeah, there's
the Innervate. So essentially, I think he's just cycling. He just wants to find, and he can stall. He's gonna heal too. That's another thing. It's like the heal is big. Lorraine here can swing for 1 with the sword, but that you want to lose durability to do 1 damage. The next turn he just levels, so he throws the 2 cards he doesn't care about. Levels up.
So that there's the stealth marker.
Yeah, so he's gonna level up. Next turn he's gonna go draw 2 again.
Draw 2 again. Right? I think he has enough cards, right, for the kid.
He has Slice and Dice, but he doesn't have. He just doesn't have. The Ascents sitting there is definitely being a problem, and he also has to really consider this Tire Frame every turn.
So he plays Lurking Assailant.
What?
Might as well play the stuff, right? But well, maybe he's not really thinking about the ensnaring.
I mean, I think he doesn't even have ensnaring, but if he draws into it, that would be pretty devastating.
Okay.
Maybe here, if he on his draw 2, he might. Actually, no, I think he does have an ensnaring.
I think I saw.
I
saw it.
think he might have drawn it on his level 2, his previous level 2. He's gonna just throw away Slice and Dice and Arrow Trap. Yeah, I think I agree. Those 2.
Yeah.
At this point, we're going for Shadow Strike because of these Ascents on field. Another Surveil. So then we Surveil. He has 2 Dungeon Guys. He can Surveil here, get an extra prep. We're just absolutely accelerating the prep gen. Veiling Breeze. Are we popping this? I think he's just waiting for the pop.
You just
Okay, there's a chance here. No Tariff pop. Drew into a Sadi.
No. He doesn't have enough cards for Dungeon Guide.
He doesn't have enough for Dungeon Guide Mastermind. That's why I was thinking he should have played the Mastermind last turn, so that he'd have a ton of prep counters now, and then when he innervates back down and levels back up, he can just go Dungeon Guide straight into Shadow Strike. But
at least you already used the.
But I think he's probably trying to get the perfect timing for it.
Yeah.
Where Now if he goes up, he could go Dungeon Guide Mastermind now. If he goes Dungeon Guide Mastermind, he's gonna have 7 times. Then it's gonna get doubled 14, and that puts you into one shot range because 14 plus 4 plus 1. He can wait on the boots. He can get the boots next turn, agility. Then he just holds that veiling, and then he's probably gonna survive. And you get the Shadow Strike all in. Yeah, I think he's gonna send this Dungeon Guide now. Looking like it. He's gonna hold these veilings. Actually, he doesn't have that many win cards. His veilings are not gonna be very strong, but has a lot of HP to give.
So there goes your Dungeon Guide.
Stifled, of course. So now, what is?
Yeah, you just pass.
Yeah, so you just
and then
pass.
try again tomorrow, right?
He does have another Dungeon Guide in there, so he has 2 veilings, but they're not. There's not a lot of win cards. I guess he was expecting the stifle, so
yeah.
that means I wonder if we're gonna see swings into the Dungeon Guide or just go straight to face. I think Caban will probably hard level this next turn though.
Just hard level, no?
But if he hard levels, I'm fairly certain
if he hard
MHL
levels,
will pop that tower.
Yeah.
Most assuredly. But he might have enough cards to go Mastermind Shadow Strike anyway.
Yeah. So if you hard level, so it's a bullet.
So that's gonna swing for 4, 3, 3, 2. That's a ton of damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
gonna
10,
save him
11, 12. It really depends. There's only one win. Oh no, actually, since he didn't banish for the Dungeon Guide, there's a few more win cards in there. I think.
Are you gonna play the Veiling now?
He might. Is he gonna choose to pop boots to get another win card? No, he's just gonna send 1 Veiling here. Had to put another Veiling down.
How many cards are that?
1, 2,
So just 2. Preventing 1.
So that's definitely gonna keep him alive here.
Yeah.
Gonna swing for another reveal.
So most probably it's a GCR turn next or a Tariff Ring.
I'm thinking maybe Tariff Ring. Because that'll definitely keep you alive for another turn. Okay, it's a win card. Take another 2. Do we swing with everything here? We could, yeah, we could swing with everything. We do another extra 1 damage with the Ace and just leave the lurking up. Wonder if he's got a way to kill here. I really doubt it.
He can't really try and push through. Well, if it's an inspiring, it's 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna do an extra 3 damage. It's still not enough. Tristan has 22 HP. So that's 2 of the 3 stifling traps that was in the hand, right? So that means he has 1 more. So if he Dungeon Guides again, it's gonna get stifled again. Maybe we see just kill Dungeon Guide here.
Yeah.
Play another ally.
It's
Balance Gildas. It's gonna be another 2.
It's trying.
He definitely can't kill, but
yeah,
he can get close. He's just gonna leave the Ace up. Make it annoying.
So he still has his ring, but
Tariff and ring are still available. Just to think long and hard. Is he just gonna hard level now? If you hard level now, he's definitely popping the Tariff. If you hard level here, you're gonna have 3 cards in hand, or is that?
It's better to just DG into level 3.
The problem is he has another stifling trap, so
yeah. Well, if you faced 4 stifling traps, what can you do?
So you have 4 cards in hand after. Just gonna go ring. Gonna go ring. He has another veiling. Hopefully he can survive.
Yeah.
Or there's another dungeon.
But that's not enough, right?
No. If he has like a reclaim, he could reclaim the dungeon guide to Sadis. 2 Sadis, really.
Sadis are like
really not
too late.
You know what you see. He could outlook, pop the outlook, and then dungeon guide so that it can't get stifled. Hey, take 2. And he's
he's letting it.
There it is.
That's 4 stifling traps.
There it is. 4. Wow. I think that's only the 3rd.
I think that's the 4th, right?
No, he had
He-
3 in hand, and I think he used one. He used
One on the
one.
Shimmer Cloak and another one on the Shimmer Cloak. Right?
No, that was Caban using it on the Shimmer Cloak. I think he used one on.
Okay.
He used one on
One on the
Sirocco, and then
one
one
on
on
the
Dungeon Guide 2,
TG.
then Dungeon Guide 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 in total.
So that's his third.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know how Caban's gonna get out of this one. Is he gonna play? He's gonna pop boots. He has to find something. Oh my god! Does he
What-
send it? Maybe you
Well,
send
maybe
it.
you send it because you have your
Oh,
Tristan.
okay, he's gonna go for
inspirations.
Mastermind here. So, can he live another turn? Is the question.
Mastermind
Agility
with no
here.
Agility, right?
No, it gives 8, so he has over 8, so he has 6, 12, 14. He's gonna add Veiling. Okay, can Veiling keep him alive? Can MHL do 5 damage? Can he do 5 damage? That's the question. He's keeping another Dungeon Guy because he's gonna try again next turn. It's like
Yeah.
there's no way he has another
Yeah.
one. So he is now currently at 6, 12, 13,
So
14.
you definitely materialize a bullet here, right?
Yeah, because it would do the most damage through
Yeah.
Veiling. It depends on how many win cards in there. Last time it was just 2. Did he draw into more? I didn't see exactly what he put down, but if this is Veiling for 2 again, it's gonna be 2 from Gil. Actually, does he even have enough? Can he even balance Gildas at
Balance
this
him.
point? I don't think he can. He only has 5 cards, and I think he's out of draw cards.
1, 2,
He already used backup charger here. He's Ring.
1.
So Gildas will swing. So let's assume that Gildas can't get balanced. He can go bullet here, swing for 2,
2, and then
and then Asen swing
two,
for 1, swing for 1. So they would do
6.
No,
It's
I'm assuming a Veiling for 2.
Oh yeah,
So
it
assume
would
Veiling
be
for
enough.
2.
Like 2 from the bullet, 2 from Gildas.
No, let's assume Gildas can't get balanced. 'Cause I
Can
don't think
okay,
he
so 1,
can.
2, 3,
I don't think he
4,
can balance Gildas
1,
anymore.
2.
So it'd be
That's
2,
4.
3, 4, which is
It's
put him
a
on 1. So if
one.
he has anything that if he has Inspiring Call or anything that
Inspiring
does
Call.
1 damage,
One
that's assuming the Veiling is only
Yeah.
for 2. Maybe he drew some more win card. I don't think he
You
did.
can't see
I
it.
don't think he did. Yeah, I mean, Stifling Trap.
That's
yeah.
a card.
Stifling Trap is a card. It's a card that exists, and
So there goes your bullet. Lorraine using bullets.
Yep.
Like it's not the Middle Ages in. I really don't know anything about the lore of Grand Archives.
well, he's just
So-
scooping it. He knows
yeah.
that the Veiling is not going to be enough to save him.
So
That was that
it's a game 2.
seeing 3 Stifling Traps. It's
Is this a best of 3 or
it's best of 3. Best of
Okay.
3, yeah.
So final round.
So yeah.
Well, you can't really do anything about stifling traps, right?
Well,
You
no,
just-
you can, which is you can reclaim your card.
Okay.
So that's something he could do where Dungeon Guide, if he has 2 cards in hand, he can go 2 down, reclaim. Dungeon Guide goes back to hand, and then Stifling Trap whiffs, and then he levels up. But I don't know, is that worth it? Would you bring out with the you're kind of leaking value because that reclaim is float that you can't really use for anything else?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Definitely had a bit of an awkward start, not having Sadis and
Yeah.
not having the Sadis early.
He had like tons of spells.
Yeah, he had no allies
Skills,
to
yeah.
fight for board. That was the issue there. Yeah, so far I'm still kind of unsure about Sirocco Operative. I feel
Sirocco?
like every time I've seen that card, it
whiffs or not really.
it either dies to a stifling or the card that the automaton gets killed, or
I think the value.
don't have an
I think
automaton.
the value of Sirocco is just the putting a card into memory. It's like
It's like
a more,
Windmill Engineer.
It's like a more expensive survey for me. That
The thing about to me is like I treat it like Windmill Engineer, except Windmill Engineer
Windmill
costs
Engineer.
2,
Yeah,
and Windmill Engineer is usable
It's-
at level 0.
yeah.
And problem in Sirocco is like it's costs 1 more,
One more. Yeah.
and it's class bonus to draw card. So I believe it's class bonus to draw card. I think I can't remember if that's that effect or the automaton effect. But yeah, so far
I think
I've never seen the
two on
Sirocco-
enters. Actually, it has two on enter effect.
But
One
they both-
is
Which one is
class bonus.
the draw card in memory is the class bonus, which is the
Okay.
good one. So
Yeah, you
So,
can't
yeah.
really. So you can't really play it turn 1, right?
yeah, so it feels really awkward just because I don't think I've ever seen that guy make a prep counter. he sometimes gets the draw, but I've never seen him get a prep counter. Which is I feel like the reason why you play him in the first place. And the amount of automatons in your deck, you're playing Sable Remnant, and
Sable,
you're playing Shimmer Cloak, but that's like not That's not reliable.
Not your condition, right?
That's definitely not reliable. So I don't know. Maybe take a page out of Sean's book and play something like Black Market Broker. Black Market Broker, also a card I've been kind of hesitant on. 4 cost is
It's 4 cost and it's awkward, right? But it gives you a prep counter.
Gives you the prep and it has stealth on 3.
Yeah.
So it has some merit. It's better to play than an outlook outside of a. Oh.
That's not ours. Or is that
Yeah.
ours?
Ignore that. Okay, so
game 3.
Game 3.
If you're K-Ban, are you going first or second?
I definitely think you want to go second. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, MHL went first last game.
Yeah.
So clearly he likes going first. So maybe K-Ban will choose to go second. Maybe value the second card. Okay, choosing to go first. Last game. Draw up a fresh 7 here. That's not a bad hand. Has Fairy Whispers, Scouts. Can dig or just go Surveil here. Oh, it's Windmill Engineer as well. Do you play out the Windmill? Do you draw Reclaim? He has Fairy Whispers, so hopefully he can find the Reclaim here. 4, 8. I see Charge Mannequins in his hand, so he's definitely going to want to go backup Charger here. Charge Mannequin. Since he has 2 Charge Mannequins, I think he doesn't really want to go double ally here. Wants to hold up for backup Charger, most likely. Even most likely, if the Windmill Engineer gets attacked, we'll probably go Fairy Whispers to look for Reclaim. So it's lurking, charge. A lot of allies, yeah. Ooh, Rally did that. Drop the card.
And favorable wind, right?
It's favorable wins. Charge mannequin. Yeah, he's gonna spend. Yeah, he's gonna attack here. Andronica, I saw Andronica. Gonna go Fairy Whispers. If he finds Reclaim, that's huge value. 1, that's Outlook. 2, Sable. No Reclaim. So he's gonna be forced to put this Outlook in. Let's see if he bottoms one of these. Maybe you probably want to keep these just because you need.
What's a floating?
You need allies.
You need allies, right?
You need allies. You need probably want to have Resolute. But do you want it now? Is the question. He's thinking about it. What else is in his hand? Well, 2 favorable.
It's okay just to let the engineer die, right? I mean,
I would say. I mean, it's fine. You'd rather it be reclaimed just so you don't have to risk banishing something, and then you have the play where you go engineer into Sadi and then try and kill something. Yeah, I mean, he can't really do anything about this. It's just gonna die. But
yeah.
You know what he could do though. I'm not gonna say it's a good play, but he could Stifling Trap Retaliate. But
no,
that's bad because his opponent has favorable wounds. So he probably should have still retaliated there, just in case if his opponent puts his whole hand down, he can choose to Stifling.
So there's the Hawk.
I think you're okay with Hawk. Hawk is easy to kill.
Yeah, just 2.
I think he's gonna go backup Charger here, and then maybe try and dig for Asadi.
Yeah.
Did he not take 2 damage? It's not on the damage.
I think he's thinking about
something. Yeah, maybe he's thinking about making Stifling Trap here.
Is it worth to stifle?
I really don't think it's worth it to stifle Train Hawk, especially when your opponent has no cards in hand.
Yeah. But the Hawk is. I
mean, next turn you could just level up and play Sabler and then kill it.
Just take it and play a backup Charger, right?
Right, of course. Yeah. Oh, right. Hawk is bigger too, so kind of hard to kill with Sadi. He has Windmill, Sadi. He has Sadi.
Oh, he has a Resolute.
He has Sadi, and he has a Sable Remnant, so he can actually kill this lurking. Get it? Oh, he won't get the agility though. Is he gonna stifle? He's gonna
No.
go outlook.
Outlook.
Okay.
And then just
Let's
kill
flip into
the really.
outlook maybe? This can't kill it, so
Well, yeah.
oh Sirocco? Outlook Sirocco? Wait. No, it's outlook.
Outlook, yeah.
Wow.
And then
Interesting.
just kill the hawk.
Kill the hawk. You retaliate
Retaliate
for
for
no
2.
reason, just for fun.
No. Yeah, you swing back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Show that
you
you're not
swing,
gonna
yeah.
take this lying
Yeah.
down. Now, I'm sure he wants to just level up next turn because
Yeah.
he really wants to start getting agility off here. It's kind of hard to kill 2-3 HP
Yeah.
allies after all. If he has
You're
Gillis
gonna
though, you're gonna say goodbye to both of them most likely. Drawing a card here, telling me he probably doesn't have Big G. The cards in the Caven's. I think he has a stifling trap, so if he plays like a shimmer cloak, she can be killed. Though favorable wins were in hand. Favorable wins, big concern there.
But this looks a bit different from the second game, right?
Yeah, definitely.
K1 has something on the board.
Yeah, even though they're just 1-3,
Yeah.
they still kind of force your hand a little bit. Charge mannequin still not active because he has 2 charge mannequins and no backup charger. I feel like playing out this hawk maybe definitely see the reason, but maybe you would have rather just gone backup charger there. So we're gonna swing 2 into this. Is he gonna play charge mannequin? He's gonna play charge mannequin and just finish it off.
Yeah.
He seemed like he's deflecting and 2 favorables in hands. That's a ton of
Damage
that's a
mitigation.
ton of mitigation, but also makes your offensive
Yeah.
power kind of weak.
And
Second
if,
mannequin.
and if you aren't killing the Tristan deck, it will just get cards that can like stop your attacks.
So holding 2 cards, that's favorable or deflecting edge.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see a level? I think we definitely
I think yeah.
go for a level up here. Oh, Sadi's in there.
Are you gonna risk losing Sadi? Most probably not, right?
I don't know. I feel like can't keep sitting at level 0. What would he bring out here? Could bring out Ring or Tariff?
Ring. Tariff feels a bit too early, right?
Tariff definitely feels there, but he does have 3 allies on board.
Yeah. And if those get attuned or inspired.
I'm trying to see. He's gonna have 7 cards. If he levels up to 1, he'll have 7 cards. If he doesn't, he's gonna have 8. If he gets Ring here, he'll have 9.
But what can you do with 9 cards?
Play Sadi and then just swing, and then even if you don't get agility, you can counter back the hand maybe. He only has 2 cards in hand, so you don't have to worry about stifling at least. You could play a stifling on one of these and then swing into it with Outlook. Maybe you want to save that for Andronica. We've been really thinking hard about this. Materialization is key.
And then just materialize the boots.
maybe he materializes boots here. Definitely thinking about all his options.
Yeah.
Tariff, you could go boots, you could go ring.
Or you can even level up, right?
Or you could level up. Yeah.
Tons of things.
Ray lost his ring. Seems like MH is actually not even playing Bobble, so he gets 2 +1s in a game. Just make sure. Yeah, he's actually not playing Bobbles. So this is just backup charger and ring. So after that,
more or less just get
he is bringing out the Tariff.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, he has 3 allies on board, but they're not strong allies. Is the thing. So, and he doesn't have enough cards to hold up a Zephyr Reclaim. So now, if we see, I think we're gonna see Sadi.
Sadi, and
Sadi
then try to kill
the lurking.
And then you're gonna see a favorable winds play, right?
And probably favorable winds will get played, and then Caben will most likely go for Reclaim. He'll pop the Tariff, which will make it very hard to kill anything. Then he goes Reclaim.
Well, he can. Oh yeah. So there goes your favorable.
Probably gonna level up to 1 next turn.
So that's 3 damage, 1 life remaining for
Sable Remnant, maybe. really okay. Just gonna put Sadi back to hand now. Sable Remnant. Yeah. Okay.
That's shields down, but you have a tariff ring in play. And those charge mannequins aren't really.
Yeah, they're
so
very
are you?
weak. He cannot.
So are
he's
you
not backup
naga
target.
material? Oh, okay.
Like he already has his hands on the tariff ring.
Yeah.
So you're gonna level up to 1 here. I don't think the only thing you can kill is Sable Remnant. And do you want to kill a Sable Remnant? That's a floating memory. Definitely feeling like Caben's in a good spot here.
Yeah.
We also have that power cell, so if this Sable Remnant needs a +2 to kill an ally, he can pop the power cell and do it. Not going for a gun here, just gonna go sword. Pop the tariff now.
Tariff ring. Yeah. So that he maintains control of the board, right?
Exactly. So if he plays any 3-cost ally here,
It's
he can't
just
swing.
gonna die.
He
Right?
can't swing with both it and the charge mannequin. If he goes, he could go charge mannequin, and then sort of seeking, but then
That's 6 cards, right?
And he has 6 cards in hand, so you can kill the outlook if you like. But that feels kind of bad to spend your whole hand and your whole turn just killing one.
1/3.
He could kill this. He could kill this Sable,
but
then
you're
you're giving him
giving
a float.
a memory, right? A floating memory.
Exactly. So there's an Andronica he could play. He could play Andronica and try and play just buff up these guys and just chill. And they're all being awake, so they can retaliate if they need him to, so that they can't swing into them with.
And then just play Andronica and then like have something for the backup charger next turn.
Yeah, actually, it depends. Can he even imbue this Andronica? I don't know if he has 3 win cards.
Okay.
I imagine he's mostly playing win cards, but still, he had Deflecting Edge, Favorable Winds, Andronica are the 3 cards I know he has. I don't know what the other 3 are. MHL thinking hard about this. Yeah, I think he only has 2 win cards in
it. I really can't see.
Fortunately, the spot where the timer is kind of blocks the hand a bit.
Okay.
I see at least 2. No, I think he has 3.
3.
Yeah, he has 3. But you play Andronica, that's basically your. You get Andronica and then swing. That's possible. Like you'll have enough.
If Andronica gets to be level a 3/3.
Yeah, she'll give the buff counter to herself and then 1 charge manic and then gets a swing and kill Outlook.
You definitely kill the Outlook.
And then you give a buff counter, so suddenly these charge mannequins are actually wow. Oh. I think we just go for Andronica here, but maybe seeing something different. That would definitely eat up your whole turn though, unless you just choose to go Andronica and then pass and then
Andronica and then pass. But you're letting the Outlook live.
You're letting Outlook live, you're letting Sable Remnant live. Caven goes Sadi next turn. Actually, Sadi probably not doing that much in truth, but everything will be awake. Seems like he's not going for Andronica because she's still in his hand. Oh, he has 2.
He has 2.
So favorable wins. I think he still has the deflecting edge in hand, so it's imbued. It's gonna get +1. Give a buff counter to herself most likely.
And both the automatons, right?
So you give it to 1 to herself and then 1 to
the other charge mannequin.
So and that gives her vigor, which makes her very hard to deal with.
So killing the Outlook.
Outlook here.
And then just passing.
I wonder if Caben levels up or does he sit around? So she has vigor, unfortunately. Very hard to deal with. Ensnaring Fumes would be kind of nice about right now.
But Caben is really not... he still has a Resolute in his hand for emergency purposes.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's worth it to just go for Ring here.
Ring.
He already lost his tariffs. That's one of his big defensive fog tools gone. He levels up here. He's gonna have a chance to lose Veiling, Innervate, Sadi, Stifling Trap. Seems like he's thinking about. Yeah, he's gonna go for Ring here. I think he just wants to try and find something to help him control board. D-Guide not gonna help. That's a windmill engineer, but you swing here, your Sable Remnant just gets retaliated on and dies.
Yeah.
Do you take out Andronica? Even he has another one is the thing. He has a second.
He just showed you.
I think you probably don't go for Andronica. Oh, he has the power cell actually, so he can actually swing here.
he can try and kill the
This charge mannequin is a 1/4, unfortunately. Okay, so he's gonna kill.
retaliate.
So I mean, at least he forces him to play another one, but giving another 2 buff counters. Then he's gonna play out Sadi plus. Can he play Sadi plus something else? Well, she's not gonna get agility here. Actually,
Does he have any other ally with
actually
one
think-
power
I
ally?
think there's a chance you just pass here and just level up with a. Actually, no, he has a reclaim. He probably wants to use that.
Then you should probably go with
I think he
the
has.
what's that card?
I see innervate, dungeon guide, veiling breeze, stifling trap, Sadi, reclaim, and is that
So-
incap? I'm pretty sure you would side out the incaps.
So are you gonna play the Sadi even if it doesn't kill anything?
I think you just play the Sadi and then you.
And then you return it to your hand for
yeah,
the
you
prep.
return to your hand. If they waste attacks on it, that's like good for you.
Yeah.
And then if they try and stifling it, you have enough cards to play.
To
double
activate it.
70.
Then, yeah.
Oh, he's bringing reclaim down. DJ?
Really.
2 down.
I think Asadi and then just swing for 2. Oh, it's
Yeah.
4.
No, that was the power cell.
Power
Pay for
cell,
the
okay.
power cell.
Swing
Swing
to
2.
face, yeah. And then that's it.
He only has 6 cards in hand. The thing is, he had exactly 3 win cards. If he doesn't draw one this turn, he can't actually imbue this Andronica.
Yeah. So did he use MHL use his ring, right?
Yes,
The
he's used
GCR.
ring. He hasn't
Ring,
used backup
backup
charger, but he
charger.
can't bring. He
Yeah.
can't use it
Can't
this
use
turn.
it.
Like, he can bring it out, but he can't use it. So, what is left? Like, he can
It-
play.
No, I think the answer is always violence. So it's a
He
gun.
can bring out. Yeah, he can bring out the gun now. Now would be the right time to bring out the gun. Could maybe bring out his own tariff ring if he feels like it.
I think. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh wow,
Oh,
he's
it's-
gonna bring out backup charger now. He's
Yeah.
like, okay, I have to get these charge mannequins buffed up
Yeah.
somehow. Let's see if
Because
he's going to choose to. He's probably not gonna pop it here. I doubt it.
I think he's gonna pop it if he can't imbue the
I
Adronica.
think he drew another win card, so I think he can imbue
okay.
them. I think he can imbue.
So that's relatively better. Oh no.
Oh, seems like
Yes.
you know.
I think it's just, okay.
Okay, there she is. Yeah, imbued. So another. She has a third Andronica.
That's the third one, right? A
Stifling
stifling.
trap would be fantastic here. Yeah. Okay. So you deny a lot out of that stifling trap. Caven's been saving them for.
Oh, he has an ensnaring. So he needs to level up, right? So that he can use the.
Sadi's gone. Oh, that's
It's
so
fine.
unfortunate.
I mean, Andronica will just keep.
He has a
Making
third
the-
one. He has a third one.
Ah, yeah. So
Sable Remnant at least floats, so we don't
Yeah.
need to worry about it. Are we gonna go prep or agility? I think we might go prep,
Prep.
here.
Yeah.
We're set up to go level. You know what he could do? He could go Dungeon Guide.
Dungeon
into
Guide
2,
into- and then
reclaim it
Innervate.
back,
Ah,
and then
okay.
reclaim it back.
Reclaim. I thought there's a line where he can innervate.
Now, I mean that's a win crux play because you
Yeah.
usually go like Dungeon Guide,
Yeah.
you reclaim it back your
Reclaim-
hand, then you bring out
yeah.
Drawn Blade, and then you break the sword, then you Dungeon Guide again. But here it's like there's not a lot of things
Yeah.
that Kristen needs float for. It's really just leveling up. She doesn't usually use float. Past that, maybe if you
Yeah.
are they even playing Assassin Server? I don't even think they're playing Assassin Server.
No.
So
I think poison dagger.
Poison Dagger doesn't
Yeah,
cost
it's
anything. Though.
zero,
So everything here is 0 cost except for leveling up. So
Leveling up, yeah.
the reclaim, like Dungeon Guide reclaim, would feel kind of weird. But at the same time, currently he has at like do you okay, scout the land. We're gonna look, dig through our deck.
Well,
reclaim.
you can
Dungeon Guide.
yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Oh,
you know what?
another
No,
melee.
you know what? He probably wants to hold that reclaim, so that if the Dungeon Guide gets stifled,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's pretty healthy. He can actually just chill here.
And start yeah.
Actually, you know, and I think about it,
But
MHL still can't play this backup charger.
yeah.
He only has 2 cards. Unfortunately, you have to keep all of these cards because you're playing.
Yeah.
Does he have another ally he can put down at least just to have something to use this reclaim on?
There's
No
always a
land.
dungeon guide, right?
This card sucks. So of course, it doesn't let you bottom things. It's idle thoughts, but better. But it digs deep through your deck and it's fast speed,
It's
so people
fast.
play it.
Yeah.
2 cards in hand definitely makes you think, oh, deflecting edge, favorable wins.
Yeah. That's a 2 cards, right? But he
Oh,
already
actually,
showed one
yeah,
favorable.
Andronica revealed one of the. It was rallied and favorable wins Andronica. So you know another one's coming. I think you would have ideally seen a stifling though if you. Actually, the thing about Skylands, you don't have to reveal it, unlike with favorable wins. So or with Fairy Whispers.
Fairy Whispers.
So actually, it's pretty nice because it seems like he's gonna go reclaim Veiling, reclaim Dungeon Guide. I think that's correct. So yeah, I feel like you really don't want to sit at you don't want to level up with so
Without
many
using floats, right?
so much floats. You really kind of feel priced into this. Maybe we just actually go for. Is that Windmill Engineer? I think that's Windmill Engineer. Definitely losing the Sadi hurt there, but
So would you have rather save the Sadi and have a Andronica on the 3-3 Andronica and then another?
no, I think you had to stifle the
Yeah.
You really had to do that. The other option was to have put the stifling trap in your memory and then play it from memory.
Yeah.
It's just gonna pass. Yeah, okay. You know, I honestly agree with that. I agree. I think you just pass here, you just level up.
Yeah.
Play your dungeon guide. If he stifles it, you have a reclaim to save it. Even though you lose the value of the float, at least your dungeon guide actually resolve.
Yeah, you still have tons of life to work around with.
Exactly. So, and he still can't pop this backup charger.
Yeah.
He's not been able to get these mannequins buffed at all. So he's gonna be another.
I think that's the turn. Unless he got another win. They're gonna
in
play
most of the decks. He might have got.
that's the third one.
Okay, so Asen rallied.
And
we don't have
win.
another stifling trap, right? So
that goes.
So at least Caban can be secure that he can't stifle here because he only has 2 cards in hand, and he still can't pop his backup charger.
Yeah.
So now this charge mannequin is kind of huge. If he got an ensnaring right now, it'd actually be kind of nasty. But
he has an ensnaring, right?
No, I don't think he does.
He does.
Does he?
I saw it.
Okay, I don't know. It might have been veiling because they kind of look the same.
Okay, maybe.
I know he has veiling. But I didn't see ensnaring. Does he have enough cards to play ensnaring? It would be 6,
4, 5, 6, 7,
3, 4, 5.
So is he thinking about
1,
play
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think you can take 7 damage. Yeah.
Okay. That's 12.
Yeah, I think you have enough fogs that you can just take this damage now and then spend them later when you're actually getting. Oh, he's going boots.
So he's gonna go for the dungeon guide play.
What the plan is here? Drawing another. Oh, he actually knew what the top of his deck was because of
because of the raise.
Gonna go. So he did have Windmill Engineer. So now he's gonna go Windmill Engineer, and he's probably going to. Oh, never seen an SP1 reclaim?
Yeah.
Probably going to draw a card here, and then he's going to reclaim the Windmill Engineer back.
Yeah.
If she gets targeted, and then most likely. What I'm expecting is he's probably going to Veiling here because he is going to die if he.
He can Veiling or he can
Resolute. Yeah. But I think you'd rather Veiling because it's risky to Resolute. You're going to have to put more cards down to play Resolute. And he revealed to win, so we at least know this Veiling is going to be value. All right, that's like the third Andronica. He's not gonna sack one Andronica for another.
I think in about 2 more turns that Caban doesn't die, MHL loses his window to win this.
Yeah, I agree with that. Ornamental Greatsword. This buff is going to help him hit over the Veiling at least.
Yeah.
This is a potential Veiling for 4 if the card that Windmill Engineer drew was a win card. Then I think Caban just definitely is going to level next turn. He's going to level, draw his 2, play the Dungeon Guide. Giving the buff counter to this specific... Yeah, if he had the Ensnaring Fiends right, it'd actually be kind of insane. He doesn't. Yeah, it's 2 Veilings. He has like 2 Veilings, a Resolute.
Something else. Isn't that else?
I think what's going to happen is he's most likely going to play the Reclaim first. Or he's going to... Is he going to Veiling and then try and bait an attack into Windmill and then play the Reclaim? Look at how much items are on the field.
So it's the charge mannequin swinging for 1, 2, 3, 4.
+3, so yeah, you just gotta do it now.
Yeah. No.
Reclaim first
Reclaim first,
to
right?
put more wind cards down. And then he's gonna put the Windmill Engineer down to
yeah.
play the
The Veiling.
Veiling. He's gonna keep the Dungeon Guide and Resolute safe, tucked inside. So this
So
is
how
gonna
many
be
wind
for like
cards is
6,
that?
I think. Like maybe
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, so
4.
so that should eat the whole turn. This is pretty good for him. Maybe are we gonna ace in something here? Oh, he's finally gonna play this backup charger. So it's gonna actually give the power cell, which lets this swing 1 over because it's gonna knock it for 5. And it's 1, 2, 3 plus 2, so 5. Yeah, so it hits 1 over. And then the rest of these can't do anything. Right, okay, but do you have the lethal line? Does he? I didn't notice like a shadow strike.
Yeah, there's no shadow strikes.
But he's gonna draw 2 in level 2, so there's definitely a possibility. He was about to figure that. Okay, it's finally time. It's finally time to level up.
Yeah.
He's gonna use the float. The 1 float, only 1. Oh my god, he's gonna go poison dagger.
Wow, that's the first time I saw him play a poison dagger.
I think he wants to use the reclaim. He really wants to use his reclaim. So he's gonna go
the second
he's
reclaim.
gonna go Windmill Engineer again,
and then try to reclaim
and then reclaim, and then Veiling again, and
So
then
I think that line is safe due to the Resolute, right?
yeah, you have both Veiling and Resolute. So you have another Veiling and another
another
Resolute.
Veiling.
So you're definitely safe, and then you get to level up to 2 without losing anything. Is he playing raccoons though? Let's see. Is there a raccoon in this deck? He has no raccoons, so we're safe. I mean, Caban, his team is very meticulous. They checked all the deck lists of the people they fight, so they know what to plan
expect.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Caban thinking about what win cards he's gonna put down here, or maybe he's thinking, is there a way that I die even through Veiling? I mean, there is a chance. I'm not gonna say no. You're only
How many? Well, he can always
only 19 life.
He can always try and play what you call this, an innervate.
Yeah, the problem there is you want to put the win cards down so that you're Veiling stronger. Did he get a win card off of that? If he got a win card off that, that would be
that's
good.
3.
He's actually chipping him down pretty considerably. I think at this point, if he gets Mastermind Shadow Strike, he could just go
end the game. Yeah.
Actually, a Slice and Dice at this point, if he doesn't pop this Tire Ring, a Slice and Dice could, because you see he brought out the Poison Dagger. So if he has Slice and Dice, that's Slice and Dice for 11.
Yeah.
And then that would do, and for every ally chip you do, it's gonna do another
11.
So he's putting him at 15. So then he has to do another 5 damage. Might not even need to level up to 3 here. Or he levels up to 3. Shadow's Claw, Slice and Dice for 6 or 5 and 8. Because Shadow's Claw plus the dagger. And 1 damage from the dagger. So there's a lot of lines here. I still don't see any of the kill cards in his hand though.
And then Ominous Shadow with each Ominous will deal 2
so
plus 1.
If this Tariff doesn't get popped at the right turn, he might
just die.
He might just die. But you never know. You never know what your opponent is gonna do. It's like he might just do nothing. He might have nothing in his hand. He might have Dungeon Guide. Smoke bombs. Interesting. I think it's just he just needs to cycle. He needs to find something. Losing 1 more charge mannequin. Draw. He's at 7 cards. Most assuredly, Capen's just gonna do another. He's just gonna do another
Veiling turn, right?
Reclaim Veiling, most likely. He gets to use the 2 prep. That's swinging in for +2 +1, so 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 cards in hand.
Are you gonna Veiling now?
You absolutely do. He is 19 life. He will die. I think you just gotta send it here. You just gotta do it. This MHL does not play Incapacitate. You don't have to worry about that. Consider popping the boots just to draw an extra card. think you just gotta send this reclaim here. You definitely do. That's Veiling, Reclaim, a ton of win cards. Yeah. Oh, he's putting the dungeon guy. I guess he doesn't have to worry about the banishes here.
Yeah,
he doesn't
because
have to worry about banishes because
you
he has 3
already have
reclaims.
2
And he's gonna put
reclaims.
one down. He's gonna play. He has 2 resolutes actually. Okay, so how many is this gonna be? I think it's gonna be 3.
I think it's around 4.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay, 4. Wow. So that's gonna eat up the whole turn again.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a way of doing more than 4 damage. He could pop the power cell to do an
Oh,
extra 2, but
if you're MHL, are you gonna put out an ally in the field? Yeah.
yeah, I mean at this point it's just you just gotta flood the board. Oh,
It's 4
thinking.
cost. No, he
Oh,
says it's
okay,
4.
okay.
He only
put
paid
them-
for 3. Yeah.
Did not notice. All right, and then he gets a hold up. So he has an intercept. He gets a hold up. He has the tariff. Okay, so Caban here in a fantastic spot. Levels up to 2 without losing any cards.
Is that the kill with the dungeon? If he gets
Depends on-
mastermind and
Finds Mastermind, Slice and Dice, or Shadow Strike. He hasn't found any of them actually, which is kind of crazy.
he's thinking about popping the tariff thing, right?
I think Caban is still in pre-rec. Does he have anything he can? He has 2 dungeon guides, so a lot of options there.
That
Yeah, so no Tariffing pop. All right, maybe chance. He has 3 cards. Is Caban worried about Stifling Trap again? I think at this point you send it. If your
Yeah.
dungeon guide gets hit, you just reclaim it. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
He's gonna look through. Does he have it? No, it's
No.
good. We're good.
So does he have a kill or is this just for stalling?
I think he can chip down with Dagger
With
and
the
Shadows.
dagger
at
and
least.
shadows, right?
The problem is, yeah, he doesn't have Mastermind or Shadow Strike, unless I just missed it. He might use this to clear allies. He could kill this charged mannequin as well. I mean, the life thresholds are getting decent. Yeah, I don't see anything. It's like a Veiling. It's Veiling Resolute. Like, he actually
Yeah.
can just swing here with Dagger straight to face.
Mm-hmm. One.
But I think at this point, you know that this Tariff is going to get popped.
Yeah.
Maybe you just send it now because you know Tariff is going to get popped next turn. So you can go Dagger here, Dagger, and then swing with everything. Oh wait, no, there's an Asen, so we actually can't even
Yeah.
swing face.
So there goes your Shadow's Claw.
Gee, what is he gonna do here?
He's gonna sit.
Why'd he bring out the Shadow's Claw now? I guess he's worried that he might be forced to. He might be forced to
use the
redirect.
prep counters, right? Does
Also,
he have a mastermind in his
no,
hand?
he does not.
So
He's
it's a
gonna go-
surveil,
He's
yeah.
gonna go surveil.
He's
Maybe.
gonna go fishing.
Oh, slice and dice. So what he can do is he can slice and dice on the
This
Asen.
is the 8 right?
He can slice and dice on the Asen for 4,
For
kill
4.
it, and then the second hit you can go on face.
And then you
for-
can
Then
activate the
dagger 7 plus another dagger swing, so that would be 8.
and
So you do
then
8 and then shadow for 3,
the dungeon guide
and then
for
dungeon guide for 2. So that would have been
1, 2,
8,
3, 4, 5,
6,
7, 8.
14, 2, 16. Isn't that exactly lethal? Right? Because that would be
Yeah.
it would be double. It would be dagger swing for
Dagger swing
slice and dice is
3
6.
and include the dagger
Yeah,
for
so
4.
just to kill the Asen, then you swing again to face with the dagger again.
So
That would be 6 plus 1, 7 plus
7,
dagger, 8 damage from dagger plus 1 more. So
Then
9, and then
9,
shadow,
10.
shadow. He has 3 cards in hand though. Maybe Kaven's worried about deflecting edge though.
Yeah.
But I think maybe you just go for it.
Because you aren't really using that much prep counters, right? For the
And even if it's a deflecting edge, you're still gonna hit over it.
Yeah.
Your shadows will still be able to get value, and then you chip him down so low that
yeah.
probably next turn you can kill him. I think I'd go for it. No, the problem is if the Asen gets deflected, you're gonna be forced to send.
Another
Oh.
attack.
Yes, but at least you killed the Asen. You need to get rid of him eventually. I think he's doing it. All right, slice and dice with the dagger on Asen. He's gonna send it towards Asen,
I think you should swing to face or no.
and then
to
swing to face, and then force him to. Yeah, because he wants the second hit
Yeah,
to
okay.
get. So he has to go Asen here. Now,
So-
does he have favorable or deflecting or
I
anything?
think he has
Actually,
the
you know,
favorable.
if he has favorable, what's gonna happen here is
Is it the-
he might poison dagger the Asen, to do one
Yeah.
damage, and then he swings and just chip him down so low
Down so long, yeah.
that even though he's not killing him this turn, just chip him down really low.
Well, he can use the what you call it. If it's just a favorable, you can use the ominous shadow.
No, but
It's
you
the-
want he won't be able to. The second hit of the slice and dice is not going to go through because you need to,
you need to kill. Yeah.
because the ASIN will just intercept
So
the
you
second
just
hit, and you
pop
really
the
want the
dagger
big 6 damage hit.
to kill.
He's letting it go. He's letting it go.
No. Yeah, he's calculating the damage.
Right? Oh wait, he also has a smoke bombs.
No, if he has a smoke bomb and then he can intercept, right?
Yeah, but Kaven targeted the ASIN.
Oh, so you make it stealth. So what happens to slice and dice?
It will just fizzle.
If
So I think he actually had to hit face here, and then
yeah,
but then what
slice
happened
and
is he
dice
let
is
the
on
first
hit.
one hit.
No, it's on hit. So if
Yeah.
you smoke bombs,
It's not gonna hit.
yeah, it's not gonna hit, and then well, it's a reset for another turn. But at least you made him.
And then
use
next
that.
turn you have tariff, so you're probably not dead.
Yeah. But Kaban also still has veiling breezes.
He has Veiling Breeze. He has
So
Veiling Breeze
he's
and
also
Resolute.
not gonna die.
Wonder if maybe Kaven forgot about that smoke bomb because it's like tucked away there in the back with a backup charter
I
power
think
cell.
MHL also forgot about the.
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, maybe everyone's just like forgetting about. There's too
Yeah.
many cards on field,
Yeah, and it's been
and it
really
is extremely late. What time is it? Right?
It's
It is.
already
It is 9. Okay, I hope this ends soon because I don't have to restart the stream. Okay, there's so much to think about. So if it's deflecting edge, we get to kill. Oh, he's letting it go. Oh, retaliate.
Yeah,
Okay, he's gonna retaliate
retaliated.
first. Yeah, for 3. Caven's like, wow. Okay. Oh, damage. Oh, then he's gonna pop the smoke bomb. He can actually retaliate here and then pop the smoke bomb.
Yeah.
He's letting it go. Oh no.
He forgot about the
I
smoke
think we
bombs.
forgot about the smoke bomb.
Yeah.
6 damage. None of these have true sight, right? I don't think any. I don't think Shadow Skull doesn't even just Slice and Dice need a true sight. No.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
He's dead if he doesn't. He's dead
Yeah.
if he doesn't have like deflecting or anything. He's just dead because this is gonna do 6 pop dagger,
7,
7, and then an extra 1 from the dagger itself,
8,
8,
9, 10, 11, 12,
and then
13, 14,
each
15,
swings for
16.
3. So 3, 6. So that's 8 or 6, 7, 8, 8, 6, 14, and then Dungeon Guide for 2. Exact lethal. I think he's trying to see if he has to pop the dagger. I think you just have to pop the dagger here
Pop
because
the dagger now.
because you're gonna get tariff next turn. So you just need to.
Yeah, he's counting.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
It's
11,
exactly
12, 13, 14,
because
15.
With the
16,
Shadow's Claw
17.
on the shadow on the slice and dice, it's gonna up 7. You pop the dagger, it's gonna do 1 damage, put him at 5, and then it's gonna do 8.
8,
So it's gonna do
9, 10, 11,
no, it's
12,
gonna do
13,
it's gonna do 8. It's gonna do 8. And then so he's gonna be at 5 plus 8, that's gonna be 20 or 13, and then each shadow swings for 6.
Oh, he's not popping the dagger.
No, I think he's going to probably pop it in response. Like, once he oh no, is something happening?
I think something's happening. He's played the slice and dice. So
I think it might be something about like passing priority. Like maybe Caban was like, oh, anyway, I just activate, or he's easy. Oh, he might need to talk to the judge about interaction.
yeah.
The one thing I'm thinking, maybe he activated because the second attack of the slice and dice. Slice and dice is a weird card just because
Yeah. It
the
basically-
rules about declaring a second attack. It's a bit odd, but let's see. I mean, it should be lethal unless there's some.
Well, but at least the main problem is gone, right? The
Asen's gone,
Asen
but he
with
drops
the
another
smoke
one. And if he drops another one,
Yeah.
every turn it's gonna be a problem.
I think that's
I really think it should have been smoke bomb in the Asen to dodge. The problem would have been, see, what you could have even done is if he swings face, you intercept and then you smoke bomb.
yeah. So you
And then you fizzle the
retaliated
attack.
for 3.
So you fizzle the attack, you get to retaliate, and the attack is gone because it's going to be forced onto the intercept, and then you smoke bomb to. Actually, does that work? No, then you wouldn't be a valid target anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what's it? Or you just favorable wins, keep it alive, force the dagger on it. You could have also you could have smoke bombed the Asen when he targeted the Asen.
So the I think the high level play would have been to favorable it and try to have it live so that Saban pops the dagger,
Yeah, he's
and
forced to
when
pop the
the
dagger just to kill the Asen so he can
dagger,
swing the 7 on
you
face.
can smoke bomb in response, right?
Yeah, actually that would have worked as well.
So that even though the dagger damage comes in, the attack fizzles, and then the slice and dice won't continue, or it won't have any on hits, or it won't have its on hit activated.
Oh, I think I heard a door. Maybe he went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he's like, sorry, okay. So slice and dice, 2 face, 4 6, pop dagger 7. Yes. Okay. Sure what the players are discussing here.
7, 8, 9,
The only thing that would save him, I think, is either is a deflecting edge, most likely.
13,
Which I don't
14,
remember
15,
from him.
16, 17, 18, 19.
I'm sure that this is lethal if he has nothing.
I think
And he pops the dagger.
isn't that a bit short?
No, because the slice and dice comes in for 6.
Yeah, so
But he has the claw, so it's gonna come in for 7.
7.
Then he
And
also pops the dagger, so it's gonna come in for 8. The dagger also
8.
does 1 damage.
So
he's at
that's
5.
9.
So he's at 5 damage, and then he's gonna take another 8.
8.
So,
So
put him
it's
to 13. Each shadow will swing for 3.
So 13, 16, 19,
And then Dungeon Guy swings, so it's 21 actually, so 1
21.
over.
Oh,
He's not Lorraine level 2,
okay.
he's Lorraine level 1.
It's 19. Yeah, that's lethal, right? As long as he pops the dagger. Well, you can actually pop the dagger before damage calculation, right? There's
Yes,
an
you should
opportunity
be able
here.
to.
And if your attack gets deflecting edge, you try for next turn.
Even if the attack gets a deflecting edge, he would be at like 19,
Yeah.
18. He'd be
And
really
70,
low.
like 16, 17.
Yeah, so it would still because the slice and dice is still gonna hit and it's still gonna do damage, which means the shadows can still swing at it. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know if they're thinking or if they're waiting for something.
I think they're waiting for a ruling or something.
Maybe. Oh. Oh wait, what? Okay, someone's telling me that he didn't hit Lorraine. Oh, he didn't prepare it. Oh my god!
He
That's
didn't
such a
spend.
blunder. When he activated the card, he didn't prepare it.
Yeah, he didn't
Oh
use
my
the pet
god!
counter.
Wait, that's absolutely disastrous. So maybe I guess they're trying to find out. It's like, oh, is this allowed? Like you didn't say prepared.
Yeah, I think prepare. Let's look at the current rulings.
I mean, prepare cards is when you activate them. It's when you activate the
Yeah.
card. So since the attacker already went through and he already swung at the ace, and at this point it's too late, isn't it?
It is because it already has resolved. The ASAN already took the hit.
I wonder if that's an
So
accident.
maybe we should really just read the chat, right?
Sorry, I was too focused on the game.
Next time we'll set up another laptop to read our
We've been talking about this whole time.
Yeah.
And the whole
We
time,
had no clue, and then the people are telling us.
so
hey,
I wonder what the issue is now. Like,
no, the issue is it's not prepared. So
no,
it's,
but was he intending to prepare it and he
no.
didn't? Because the thing is, if he prepared it, then he probably
so-
would have smoke bombed, right? Because maybe the reason MHL didn't smoke bomb the Asen
because it
is
wasn't
because it
prepared.
wasn't prepared. He's like, okay, it's fine to let this Asen die.
I think one of the problems, since we don't have any like
We can't communicate with the.
I think one of the problems would be if you tried to play a slice and dice and you verbally say it was repaired and then you didn't pay the cost. What will happen?
You didn't move the
Yeah,
dice,
yeah.
but if you said it,
If you said it, what would it be like? Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. Like it's weird because obviously it's right that he would have smoke bombed it. Chances are, if he prepped it, he would have smoke bombed it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the judge issue is here. At least. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're talking about.
So, from the rules, the prepare is an optional cost modifying a static ability.
But you have
As
to do
it's
it when you
Yeah,
activate.
you have to as an additional cost. So you
Yeah,
have
so
to
we are
when you
way
pay it.
past
Yeah, it's really way past.
because he was at. Yeah, he didn't move his dice.
Yeah, he
I
didn't.
don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what the discussion is here. I think he's saying that he was trying to prep it and but he just didn't move the dice.
I think maybe he verbally
Yeah, because
signaled.
if he intentionally chose to not prepare it, I don't think there'd be an issue here, right?
Yeah, if he verbally signaled it, but forgot to. So that's it. So if I say it's prepared, so and then you just forgot to like take
Yeah.
the counter or pay the cost, but
Sorry, we can't talk with
yeah,
with like the judges.
but it's a
So
high stakes match.
yeah, I don't know
So
exactly what the issue is here.
I think the issue, well,
No, I don't know. Like
in your opinion, what? Yeah,
maybe he really just didn't prep it, and he's like, okay, I'll just hit the ace in, right? Maybe I just hit it and hope to
and
bait like a smoke bomb or like some like deflecting
yeah.
edge or something. But in this case, yeah, I don't know what the issue with the judges is.
Well, I think the issue is if you had an intention to do so but didn't pay the additional cost, would it still be?
All right, guys. So we've got a confirmation about no, that's so we have got a confirmation about what's going on. So Caban is saying that he prepared the slice and dice, but his opponent is contesting. So we did a video check, and I'm not sure what the judges are going to rule, but based on based on everything, he had 8 prep counters, and he is
Still
still
at
at he had 8 when he played the slice and dice, and he's still 8. So unless they find a way to resolve this, at least based on the video check.
Can you check? Well, our viewers can really just rewatch the play, right?
Yeah,
And
you
they
can go back if you want to
confirm,
go back and rewatch. You can see
You can see if
he plays the slice and dice, he points at Asen, but he doesn't remove the prep counter. So I don't know, maybe he verbally said he was gonna prepare the card.
But if you verbally
So the
implied
issue
it,
here
but you
is-
didn't pay the cost,
Yeah, so
is that binding?
I don't know if we can rewind the situation to when the slice and dice was played.
But the Asen is already dead. That's
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that gives too much information about
Yeah.
what's in his hand.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's like, oh, my opponent suddenly seems like he has nothing to protect this Asen. So I'm sorry, but yeah, definitely, this is a weird situation. It's been a long day. It's late.
Well, if there's a language barrier,
That
if
could
it's
be an issue as
if
well.
it's repaired, you would see that the counters were removed, right? I mean, you don't need any translator to see if the card was prepared or not, because if it was prepared, you would see that your opponent will remove the 3 counters when paying for the cost of the slice and dice. So for the prepare,
I mean, at this point, we just have to wait to see what the judges do because
Yeah.
I really.
this is a final game, right?
Yeah, this is the final game. This is a crucial turn because he will die here. Wait, you didn't. He will die. He will die here if this prepared and he. But then if they're gonna let him prepare it, I think they have to rewind everything and let the ace sit on field.
But if you're MHL, are you gonna allow for the?
I mean, if it was me, I probably wouldn't. But
Yeah, that's if me too, because I think if there's a language barrier and you play the slice and dice, you paid 2 for the
yeah,
cost, and then you didn't remove the counter, then I'd assume that you didn't prepare it. So I think maybe he's contesting that.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna resolve this. Definitely getting a bit heated in here. So listen, guys, I think we're just gonna cut the break for a second until this gets resolved, and we'll come back and we'll explain everything that happened. So we're just gonna cut off for a bit, and then when everything gets resolved, we'll let you know. Sorry, I forgot to change it back to the screen. So yeah, Kevin just passed his turn. Kevin passed his turn, and now he's on.
So
He just swung with Dungeon Guide.
Swung with
Dungeon Guide,
and
25,
then
and now he's getting out a Eye of Argus. Sorry, things got a little bit hectic there, and
yeah.
wasn't exactly sure. I wasn't
So yeah,
exactly sure
so
what's going on.
here's the Eye of Argus.
He's just gonna swing here.
Through sight.
Oh, True Sight makes this call. I mean, it's still.
Well, it's Kaban can still redirect
it's
the attack.
still. He can redirect the attack, or he can just take it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be Power Cell buff.
Or are
maybe,
you just
so-
gonna play the veiling
You could play the Veiling here, yeah.
to not reduce your counter, so that maybe
Yeah, I think you just take the Veiling here, but the issue is definitely he doesn't have Shadow Strike or
Yeah,
another Slice and Dice, or
and he doesn't have a mastermind, right?
yeah,
So
so he can't use that to sit there and stall for another 200 years. So he did choose to redirect. He chose to redirect, so he spent 2 prep.
to prep to redirect the
I
attack.
mean, he has a lot of it.
Yeah. So I think this game will proceed a little bit slower.
For sure, though, if he did prep the card, the Smoke Bomb would have 100% been
Yeah,
played.
Maybe
So-
MHL caught onto
Yeah,
him
he's like
not
he didn't say it. He didn't say prep.
and he didn't say
So
or he
absolutely-
didn't pay.
I mean,
for
people
the
are
prepared
saying
cost.
that's actually beneficial because now he doesn't lose the prep counters, which I agree with. I kind of
Well,
forgot that Smoke Bomb was on
it's
field,
not,
to be
it's
honest.
not beneficial because it's lethal if it was
No,
prepared.
but then if he did prepare it, he would have Smoke Bombed.
yeah.
So in that sense, that it's actually good that he
Good
doesn't
for
lose the prep. So, which I agree with. I to be honest, when I saw that line, I kind of missed that Smoke Bomb was on field, and then when I noticed, at that point the Asen already, he already let it die.
So
So
is this a balanced Gildas?
yes, it is it 3. I think it's 3-3.
Yeah, maybe he used or I think it's balanced because he used the Eye of Argus. He materialized the Eye of Argus so that he can balance the Gildas.
Oh my, okay, he's just gonna start spending all his prep here.
So it's 1 damage.
I
He's
wonder,
spending tons of
I
his
wonder
prep.
what the idea is. I guess he just wants to keep cards in hand. The problem now is he can't pop his boots to draw a card.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward.
So what's the kill condition now for Kaban? Because you can't really have a Shadow Strike.
Well, you can still go for Shadow Strike here. Smoke Bomb to draw a card to give Gildas +1. I think he wasn't banned. I think he was a 2 or can't see how many cards in it. So I guess okay. Now the Smoke Bomb's gone. Smoke Bomb's gone.
Yeah.
So
And
if,
then
if there's another slice and dice Ace situation, you can also pop the Eye here. Eye to draw more cards.
yeah.
But he needs to find intercepts. Because next turn, Caven swings with each swings.
I think
with
next turn
claw.
you're gonna pop the tariff thing, right?
Most likely, but as long as Caven has this dagger, he can just keep stalling till he draws
Then
something.
you draw, and then you can stall because the boots will give you a prep counter.
Yeah, and you have resolutes, and
Yeah.
it's gonna oh,
Still has a resolute in his hand. And the veiling. He
I think
hasn't used the veiling,
he's
right?
probably thinking about popping this power cell. Actually, he still has the veiling. I think he's trying to take as much damage as he can.
Yeah. So that he has he doesn't lose any influence, right?
Yeah, because getting really low is a bit dangerous because of the power cell. But he's using the power cell now. So I mean he can redirect this attack again. Or maybe it's past the window already because this is probably pre-damage calc. Not entirely certain about like the timings with that.
I think when well, you're gonna pop it before damage dealing, right? Because the redirection is before
the
window, yeah.
Make sure. Put it
So it's 3, 4, 5.
Oh, now he's forced to play the veiling, so he just took a bunch of unnecessary. I guess he forced it.
Well, he didn't took any unnecessary damage.
Or rather, he lost.
Preparation
he took
counter.
preparation counter damage. So, yeah, I think he's forced to use it because this is gonna come in for 5.
Yeah.
Which I think he's probably uncomfortable
5,
with getting that low.
So that's gonna veiling for 3.
Okay, so he's still gonna take 2.
Take 2.
Now the thing is, he has innervate, so he could innervate back down to 2 if he'd like. True Sight is a thing. He can get around stealth for 1, but then the heal 5 is probably enough to keep you alive.
I think just another slice and dice will win it, right?
Another slice and dice, or Shadow Strike.
Yeah.
Because Shadow Strike would come in for
4, 5, 7,
for
8,
10 with the
9,
dagger
10.
plus poison dagger. So
yeah, any attack will do. So the question is, will he get there?
Yeah, and also if it's on a tariff ring turn, if it's if there's an intercept. So I mean, I think if you're MHL, you really are hoping to draw into a Asun. Okay, what does he have? Yes. He has Rallied Advance, which he could use on this Andronica, but at that point you are sure Caven is going to redirect that next hit. So maybe not worth it.
Yeah, and you have Veiling.
Yeah, and you have Veiling as well, so it's just like it's going to do like a little. It's going to do a chip damage, but
that's not really worth it, right?
So 3. He's seeing what's in there. He's seeing Outlook. He's seeing Reclaim. Probably not good right now, but he saw Outlook and he saw Innervate. So he needs to anticipate the Innervate next turn. If he's not going to do anything here, Caben can just draw cards and then he ticks his boots up to 5 and then maybe he pops it there because at that point he's probably not going to have another opportunity if he's going to keep spending prep counters like this. Let's see what is going to happen. Hopefully we can finish in time because we have like 20 minutes before the stream is going to cut itself, or rather we're going to hit the 12-hour mark. So as soon as this game ends, I'm probably just going to cut the stream and then we will try and get you guys the closing ceremony. Yeah. We were trying to set it up. I'm not sure how that's going, but
so okay. It's Kaban's turn.
What are we at? We're at 11:48, so this game has to be finished in 12 minutes. Okay, he's popping the tariff now. Okay, Safeguard is pretty much useless. Doesn't. Okay. Is it? What is it? It's Arrow Trap. All right, so I think he's gonna have to
stall for a bit more.
Stall for another turn. I think he should probably just pop his boots now and then Resolute. Take up to 5. Not even gonna bother swinging.
Yeah.
She's don't want to go down on cards. You don't want to throw away all your stuff just
So
for
there's the bullet, but the pistol isn't around yet, right?
yes. There's no gun on field. So what is the plan? He just needs to find one of his kill cards, and it just
Yeah.
seems like they're not showing up, and he's not drawing things like Fairy Whispers or
There goes. I
or
think
Scout
there
the
goes the
Land.
Resolute, right?
I think we spend the Resolute here.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna Veiling again? Does he have another one? Or is he gonna Innervate? He might be thinking about
Yeah, you can
innervating.
innervate, right? But it's gonna cost you tons of cards to
And I
level
think
up
at
to
this
3.
point, yeah, you really just want to find this Shadow Strike, and they probably just gonna swing into Dungeon Guide here, kill her off.
And then you really can't innervate because there's an Eye of Argus there.
I mean, you can take one hit,
Yeah.
and you're gonna heal 5, so it's probably enough that
Yeah, to live, yeah, for
probably
you to
enough to
live.
live. But then at that point, you're probably really crutching on Slice and Dice
Yeah.
when you the game. Or maybe he innervates and then levels back up to 3. Now he has
Yeah.
4 shadows, and he can go for
Yeah.
a big wide, like just swing with the Shadow's Claw,
Yeah.
Poison Dagger, then 4 Shadow Swing. That would be like
Yeah.
12 damage on its own. So maybe he's thinking of that, but then he's going for the Resolute now. So let's see. That's going to prevent 3. At this point, he lost. He's already lost his. He doesn't have Ornamental. He doesn't have backup Power Cell. So he's quite.
He's
Quite.
running low
He's
on
out of.
gas,
He's,
yeah.
he's out of battle traps at least. So he has no more tricks to raise his maybe Inspiring Call is left, but even then it's like just one.
And he has his rallied advance. But he just needs one turn where he doesn't get fogged.
Exactly,
he
and even
just-
then, as long as Pavement has prep counters, he can just
Yeah.
he
to
can just redirect the
yeah.
attack. So Fairy Whisper is trying to dig. Maybe he's trying to look for an Ace in Protector. I don't know if he has enough to play it. Okay, what's he revealing here? Okay, what is the plan? MHL, what? What are you gonna do? At
What's MHL outs for this game?
this point,
Well, he can really just try and attack. Because if Kaban
eventually
uses
he's gonna run out of fogs. The
yeah.
question is, what comes first? Him running out of fogs
Or-
or drawing into his kill?
But the thing is, if you keep
He's-
if you keep hitting the Tristan and he keeps redirecting it, he's gonna run
gonna
out
run
of prep
yeah.
counters for the kill. So as long as you keep the prep counters down,
Oh, he's gonna reclaim his dungeon guide. And does he have Assassin's Ripper? Is that the last card in his material deck? It's not. It should be the last card in the material deck. Is I think. Oh, it's Shadow Reaver, of course. So
yeah.
yeah, at this point, I mean, there's not really a point in reclaiming dungeon guide unless you just want to have that extra body. But then, yeah, the reclaim really doesn't do anything. So just gonna pass here. He's gonna pass here. He's gonna hold up cards at least, so he has something. It's just Shadow Reaver. He's gonna skip his materialization phase. Has another Resolute, and
Yeah.
still, that is Scout the Land. Are we gonna?
Yeah.
We get to
Yeah.
dig. We get to dig deep to try and find this Shadow Strike / Slice and Dice. I think you just gotta do it. You can also draw twice. You Scout the Land to.
Well, even I think Shadow Strike for 5 is
Oh,
needed.
was that
right?
Scout the Land? No, wait, it's not. Is that an Outlook? Oh, no, it's Sadi. No, okay, it wasn't Scout the Land. Never mind. Oh my god, he's just not drawing into his cards. We're gonna play like Outlook. We're gonna play Outlook. Are we gonna pop this? Maybe he's gonna think about popping Boots at some point.
So he should
Gets a
gain a
prep
prep
counter? You get a
counter.
prep
Yeah.
And
then
I
using
think he's gonna glimpse. He's gonna
Yeah,
use the glimpse,
for
try and dig,
try and
and
dig.
use
Yeah.
the Boots to pop it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, he can still play Sadi and then kill maybe. How
Maybe.
many? This is a plus.
You can
2.
kill a Gildas, right?
Well, she'll retaliate,
Yeah.
but I think you're fine with that because he only has. I don't think she's balanced. He's got to do it now, and then he gets to see the top card of his deck. He can bottom it. If it's something he likes, he can use the boots to draw into it. And at that point, once the outlook is resolved, no more cards. So if it's Shadow Strike, he just goes for it.
Yeah. It's lethal.
If it's Shadow Strike, that's 5. That would be 5, 4, Claw,
It's
10 plus the
9,
dagger, so that's
10,
12.
11.
Yeah, that should be enough. That should be enough. The dagger is really changing the math here because as long as these allies are on field, it's a. Was he thinking about playing? Maybe deflecting. We don't know what he. We know